Devada. Krishna. I would be him. I would be with my cat. They know I feel my friends now. Tuesday, can I talk? I will kill some cat. I will beat him up. I blood his mom. That's all I know.
It's a panda. How you doing?
I'm good. No, I was just thinking, Adam. I mean, like, this is what I'm afraid of. This kind of attitude.
You talk
Like,
about that guy? That
yeah,
guy who's taking a dragon around? Well, you gave the warning. If they want to be foolish, that's their choice. I see him
yes.
as personally, I see him as a troll,
Mm-hmm,
but or somebody's not totally there. That's just my opinion.
mm-hmm,
Because you gave the warning and it's a sincere warning. And there's some people who are related to the dragons. Okay, fine. If that's
fine.
the case, but when I'm looking at what he put on there, he's either trolling or he's
He's
not
not
all
being
there.
mindful. Yeah, he's not being mindful that a certain behind the scene deal that has been struck in order to get peace from their realm, you know? That's when you and I know, you understand shamanism. There is like in this world you have arrangement, right, with territorial. So do
Yeah.
they. It's a territorial control. I mean that they take that seriously, you know.
You know what? Yesterday, when you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned about when you're leaving a realm, ask permission to leave.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I have felt where I have left the realm and a part of me stayed, like they're holding on to me.
Yes.
And you mentioned that I went back and apologized, and I
Mm-hmm.
felt that part of me released back to me.
Now you understand. Now,
Exactly.
now you understand because you know they this being this science it's just beyond of experience. You know, they don't exist in an understanding um like compared to their understanding. Ours like ants, you know, it's like nothing to them. And it can get stepped on. It's just the way the ball bounce. But they are part of us. If we if by acknowledging that, that means we respect them immediately their position.
Exactly.
Self. That's
And
the
they'll
whole
respect us. They respect
and
us
they
because we're
respect
part of
us,
them.
our position. And we
Yeah,
help us.
exactly. So once you mentioned that, I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and apologize, and I did, and I felt those pieces comes back. But it is a place of respect,
Hmm.
acknowledgement and respect, like you said, and we are not accustomed to that.
Well, in this world, you know, shamanism, you better respect the spirit and the ram, and they have annex some territory, a lot of territory on this planet. Matter of fact, all of it, you know. And this is what I'm trying to bring to light. I'm trying to bring to light all this understanding. But when you're dealing with people that I told you, the idea of freedom, free will, free all this is it just parasite. It's just asking for trouble, you know. It can create the twisted view, like, you see what I'm doing? Like, oh, I'm better than you. What are you talking about, you know? I can do this, I can do this, you can't. See, it opened up such attitude for no reason. Yeah.
It's like people don't realize, it's much like if you go to the country and you do something stupid in that country, you can get spanked by their rules, how they do things, not because
And
you're
get
from this
killed.
country, get rid of it.
And
that's exactly the same thing with the realms.
Yep. Yeah. And every realm has a king.
And a spirit or a god or something over it.
Yes, we call it a divas, Indra. Yeah. But just like your realm is run by the internet, so the internet can reach across, and the other being realize the internet, so they don't cross the internet or disrespect it, you know. Ain't that beautiful? I mean, we're trying to sort thing out here. Because we got to sort this out, because then it'd be in big trouble. See? And I'm so glad that we're able to talk to this level now.
Yeah.
And just to be on the right side of reality. That's the reason I began to introduce site operation awareness and tell them it's simple. Anything that's not help you to find you to be more of who you are is site operation against you. Anything that help you to be more who you are is site operation benefiting you. That's it. It's a double-edged system. Oh, we have a new guest. Hello, Olga. I don't have no microphone there.
Olga Curry, how you doing today?
Curry, that sounds like the Indian dish, curry. But I'm telling you, I'm not used to the way them Indian people are eating, the way they eat with the hand, they rolling up the bowl and stuff. That kind, like, I don't know. It's hard to swallow. Does that make sense? I'm not used to that.
Yeah, we have our own customs and our own particulars, every one of us.
Yes. I'm not here to judge, but I'm just letting them people know there's certain thing that I can handle. There's certain thing is hard for me to handle. Does that make sense? We all have a what we can, what we can't, based on a custom and tradition, you know. I saw they did like that. I don't know, you saw the video that like what are they doing? Rolling it? Come on, guys. You know, eating with a hand is cool, but don't go too far into the limbo.
I think some eat like with from my understanding, to have like a certain patty, which they grab the food with. The patty's in their hand, but they grab the food with that patty, with almost like a pita or a tortilla type thing.
That's fine. We have some bowl, we have salt, we have sur. Now we speak English and super khmer. Hello. Guys, this is the Cambodia crew, you know. So we speak English khmer here. Mike tao សប្បាយចិត្តទេសិស្សទាំងឡាយដែលគ្រូបានធ្វើខ្មែរខ្លះរៀនលាអង់គ្លេស talking about we speaking English in Cambodia, you know. All my students know we don't go to the dragon realm. Hay sai đang nấu cảពួកយើងអត់ទៅពួកអ្នកទេ ដោយសារស្ដេចនេះមិនឲ្យយើងទៅគាត់ឲ្យអនុញ្ញាតជ្រាបសួរសិស្សទាំងឡាយនេះជា super crew
សេវាលេងខាងខ្ញុំនេះជិះសួរទៅគ្រូអើយអត់មានសេវាលេង
មានបណ្ណាយកប៉ុណ្ណឹងតាមនិស័យអូខេជិះសួរទាំងអស់គ្នានេះជា super crew បើស្អែកមិនសិស្សគ្រូស្អែកមានអំណាចខ្សែទេអ្នកណាចាំតោគៀងក៏កំតិចគាត់យ៉ាឥឡូវនេះអារឿងវត្តនឹងវ៉ា okay I'm talking about like going to the temple the Buddhist temple ឥឡូវវត្តនឹងវ៉ាឲ្យទីប្រទីវត្តពេទ្យនៅណាឋានសួគ៌ពេទ្យនៅណាសិស្សទាំងឡាយគ្រូបញ្យល់ឋានសួគ៌ណាគឺនៅក្នុងខ្លួនយើង I say heaven is in you គឺខ្លួនឯងហ្នឹងជាឋានសួគ៌មានន័យថាម៉េចពេលស្អែងរស់ខ្លួនពេទ្យឃើញចង់ចាំខ្លួនពេទ្យដែរស្អែងស្ងប់ហើយបានសុខហើយបានឋានសួគ៌ហើយគឺខ្លួនឯងហ្នឹងឯងជាឋានសួគ៌ស្អែងដឹងការពេទ្យណាសិស្សអ្វីខាងក្រៅគឺសមត្ថសម័យទេគឺពយល់កម្មវិធី I'm telling you what is outside an illusion អ្វីនៅខាងក្រៅខ្លួនណាសិស្សគឺជាកម្មវិធីដើម្បីប្រឡាប់យើងកុំឲ្យយើងចងចាំខ្លួនកុំឲ្យយើងស្វែងរកខ្លួនឃើញពេលហ្នឹងហើយ so យើងត្រូវឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនឯងមុនបានយើងអាចឲ្យតម្លៃមនុស្សផ្សេងបានតម្លៃមានន័យថាម៉េចតម្លៃយើងឲ្យតម្លៃ they giving yourself value you know like that first អញ្ចឹងណាសិស្សតម្លៃគឺគោរពខ្លួនឯងឲ្យតម្លៃឲ្យគោរពអញ្ចឹងណាបើសិនថាមនុស្សណាយើងជួយបដៅគេណែនាំគេទៅខ្លួនប៉ុន្តែគេអត់ឲ្យតម្លៃយើងមិនថាគេឲ្យគោរពយើងជិះវៀងទៅគេអត់មាននិស័យ so whoever that you give that you try to give value to and they don't respect what you give as value and they don't value you as you value them then you need to get out because that person destiny is not with you they not resonate អញ្ចឹងណាទៅទាំងអស់គឺនិស័យ so និស័យមុនគេគឺឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនឯងយ៉ាងไงបានវិជាតចេញមកបដៅជឿលើខ្លួនឯង that means give yourself value by respecting yourself that's the first step before you give someone else value give yourself value អញ្ចឹងណាបើយើងឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនឯងយើងអាចឲ្យតម្លៃមនុស្សអត់ទេឃើញណាឥឡូវស្រីសម័យនេះរស់តែប្រុសរស់តែលុយហើយបន្ទោសគេកើតទេ I say girl in this life they looking for a money in the male គេស្វែងរកលុយនៅក្នុងប្រុសគេស្វែងរកប្រុសទេ they not looking for a guy they looking for money in the guy majority of the time អត់ទេធ្វើម៉េច Okay សិស្សទាំងឡាយគ្រូធ្វើកម្មវិធីបរៀនខ្មែរយើងណាដើម្បីថាមានសិស្សខ្លះដែលចង់យកស្អែកជាគ្រូអត់បរៀនខ្មែរទេឥឡូវគ្រូបរៀនដោយថាវិជាណែនាំរំលឹកហើយវិជាសិលគ្រូបរៀនតែជប់បាយជប់ទឹកចាក់ថ្នាំចឹងណាឥឡូវយើងជប់បាយជប់ទឹកឲ្យពួកខ្ញុំធ្វើផ្ទះសិន Let me manifest the food for you guys. Barame, please manifest the food. Send us up. Tao. Okay. I'm gonna help you guys first. Barame, please manifest the food, beverage that all my students let it weigh 1,000 pounds for tomorrow just for your vitamin. Please duplicate and put into the stomach now and let them be full and satisfied. All my students, also to my mom and dad, my wife, my kid, mother, father-in-law, all the American people, please into the stomach now, let them be full and be healthy. And also please remove all the native curse that bind them, the spell that bind them, remove it, dissolve it too. You do that for me, by the way? Yes.
Thank you.
bà mày say is done okay okay nowពួកខ្មែរម្ដងនេះសិស្សមួយនេះរមនរមួយហ្នឹងអាគាត់ត្រូវការតែងយកទៅបរៀនដែរអញ្ចឹងណាហេគ្រូជប់ឲ្យណាសូមបារមីមហាភពចក្រវាលសូម សូមជប់បាយជប់ទឹកម្ហូបអាហារតាមទៀតគ្រប់យ៉ាងជាមួយស្គរ protein molecule ឲ្យមាន and super multivitamin ឲ្យមានទាំងអស់1000គីឡូឲ្យមានថាមពលកាំងខ្លះសូមបែកភាគហើយមកភាគសូមឲ្យចូលពោះសិស្សខ្ញុំទាំងឡាយពោះខ្ញុំពោះពុកម្ដាយខ្ញុំពោះបងប្អូនបងប្អូននាងពោះបងប្អូនក្មេកហើយពោះកូនប្រុសកូនស្រីខ្ញុំទាំងអស់ហើយសូមមកឆ្អែតទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយសូមព្រះបារមីសូមដោះអំពើគ្រប់យ៉ាងអំពើមន្តអាគមខ្មៅគ្រប់យ៉ាងបដាសាគ្រប់យ៉ាងហ្នឹងដែលនៅពួកខ្មែរយើងដែលនៅពួកជាងទាំងអស់នៅលើផែនដីសូមដោះទាំងអស់ហើយរំលាយវាអស់ទៅរំសាបអស់ទៅហើយចំណងអីពីគ្រប់ជាតិដែលអត់មានន័យដែលអត់ជួយពួកយើងឲ្យមានសុខភាពល្អឬអត់ជួយពួកយើងសូមដោះឲ្យចេញអស់រំសាបអស់ទៅបានព្រះបាទមិនមហាពុទ្ធចក្រវាលថាបានកាហើយកូនចូលlạiណាយ៉ាងហ្នឹងឃើញទេពួកយើងអស់ចាខ្លាំងជាងអាចារ្យវាចារ្យដែរអស់ចាខ្លាំងជាងអាចារ្យទៀតអញ្ចឹងណាពួកក្រុមយើងគឺអស់ចាមោហាអស់ចា Hello yes sir I told him I'm not a priest I'm beyond priest I'm cosmic you know I'm cosmically amazing គ្រូជាមោហារភពអស្ចារ្យមហារភពអស្ចារ្យស្អីតាមគ្រូអស្ចារ្យដូចគ្នាបាទដោះត្រូវតែដោះអំពើដោះមន្តអាគមដល់អីជប់បាយជប់ទឹកដោះទាំងអស់ដល់ស្តាប់ទាំងអស់អញ្ចឹងណាឥឡូវនេះសិស្សអើយស្អែកជាគ្រូណាយើងឈប់បន្ទោសបរទេសតែខ្មែរយើងលាយយើងបន្ទោសអ្នកណាដែលធ្វើខ្មែរយើងលាយបន្ទោសខ្មែរខ្លួនឯងដែលលះបង់គ្រូដើមអ្នកណាជាគ្រូដើមសិស្សខ្លួនឯងជាគ្រូដើមយល់ទេសច្ចាំងនៅក្នុងខ្លួនយើងសច្ចាំងគឺយើងនឹងឯងជាគ្រូដើមយល់ទេសិស្សយើងគឺខ្លួនឯងកាយចិត្តគណិតវិញ្ញាណអញ្ចឹងណាខ្ញុំឃើញខ្មែរយើងគេថាអូអាយុនយកទឹកដីអូអាយុនយកទឹកដីជឿមកខ្មែរយើងមិនចេះការពារទឹកដីគេយូរហើយអញ្ចឹងbecause ចិត្តយើងមើលចង់ការពារទឹកដីអញ្ចឹងគេចេះទៅយូរហើយ The Cambodian people they blaming Vietnamese Thailand Laos want to take the land I say don't blame the foreigner to take your land blame yourself because you don't know how to keep the land because you have forgotten your true teacher which is yourself that's why they take your land so don't blame don't cry because if you truly love your land you first love yourself then you develop technology nuclear bomb robot alien technology to protect what is yours but since you didn't develop that then the people are going to take it so don't blame people blame yourself ខ្ញុំនិយាយថាកុំឲ្យបន្ទោសបរទេសដែលយកទឹកដីយើងអត់មានណាយកទឹកដីយើងបានលើកលែងថាយើងអត់ការពារទឹកដីបានគេយកបានហើយការពារទឹកដីយ៉ាងម៉េចមុននឹងយើងការពារទឹកដីយើងការពារយើងនឹងស្គាល់ខ្លួនយើងវិញខុសទី1បើយើងមិនស្គាល់ទឹកដីយើងណាយើងការពារមិនកើតសួរខ្មែរស្គាល់ទឹកដីហីអត់មានណាស្គាល់ទឹកដីហីដឹងផែនទីប្រមាណដឹងផែនទីនេះប្រមាណអត់ដឹងទេមេម៉ូជាងការពារអ្វីមកកើតបើយើងអត់ដឹងរឿងផងមុននឹងយើងការពារទឹកដីទី1ការពារអ្វីគឺពិតនៅក្នុងខ្លួនយើងវិញយើងចងចាំអ្វីគឺពិតពីខ្លួនយើងកាយចិត្តវិញ្ញាណ I say before you protect your land you first protect your heart your true self by remembering who you are first you know if you don't know yourself you don't know your land you don't know nothing បើយើងមិនស្គាល់ខ្លួនយើងក៏យើងមិនស្គាល់ទឹកដីយើងដែរ because កម្មវិធីជុំវិញខ្លួនយើងគឺដើម្បីស្មន់តិចយើងកុំឲ្យយើងយល់ពីខ្លួនបើយើងមិនយល់ពីខ្លួនយើងអាចយល់ទឹកដីបានទេខ្មែរយើងខ្ញុំសួរខ្មែរទាំងអស់ខ្មែរមានន័យថាម៉េចអត់មានណាយល់ពាក្យខ្មែរមានន័យថាម៉េចជួនជាតិខ្មែរមានន័យថាម៉េចអត់មានណាដឹង cái tha class tha ô chôn chết khmer cứ mau pi cái chết tha mau pi bập bột ấy chăng á nhưng thà chẳng bột này lót đôi chút nhưng không chết á cứ slide trên mau cứ đăng khmer chưa mày hay trong thông thạo mà rồi nhóm đăng chết khmer khmer kia mà nữ đại miền chết chia đại miền bảo vật xa trên pi sự trang bằng bọt đại mà nữ tiếng tròn đại mà nữ đại miền ở miền ngay sâu việc năng ở miền ngay sâu tại trang ở miền ngay sâu thế chừng nâng chuyện đồn ta dân sau khmer mà ạch sâu thếบอกkhmer dân ở miền sâu hai đôi quay dân tao chưa lâu sâuบอกkhmer ở sâu hay mùi tiết mình dân thà Angkor Wat là ba India à lâu dân mơ rút cho lại Angkor Wat hay dân từ mơ cho bộ India hay phía xa cho lại đừng á India là khmer đôi khi ạ hay một quạt khmer một quạt India hay tờ liêm tờ lạt liệt việt đôi khmer ạ bởi dân chỉ con chào India bởi dân con chào India phía xa khmer liệt việt khmer trong ác là đôi India tôi phải chọn tay mũi chân mặt đôi đưa mặt đôi India này nâng khmer này nâng hai bạn khmer dân ở mơ chuyện đánh sao nó một dân là ngay bó Santa Angkor Wat chia được bó mai và tha phụ dân India à lâu cứu xua hai đôi bạn India nâng đại chuyện bó Santa khmer India chỉ đào khmer hai đôi bạn India này Angkor Wat hai bị chia chọn với trang trên khmerรับđôi liên đòn hai đôi phụ vi ở miền Angkor Wat I say if people say Cambodia came from India, why the hell does India does not have Angkor Wat? Why does India, the way they dress, their ashtart, everything is so different from Cambodia, including the language? See, can you know, sir? Sir, hey, you're not going to know that some that music more. Screw stop sir ban còn chạy như đấy là dân chơi tao về miền là nhà khoai nhá đó khoai tao giờ ai chơi quê tao về miền nhà khoai nó không là microphone này okay akun the word akun means thank you in Cambodia okay I was telling them the way it is allow ní bảo trong chui khmer allow ní bỏ sơ anh á bộ ba là mấy tha đó sơ anh sẽ lắp chào kiêng ao cái khơi bầu chia quạt ba say đang thiệt luôn khan lơ trong ao sơ anh thoai bầu chia quạt ao cho khang kê vừa việc bầu chia bên đây thà mày slap chào bên đây thà dân vô quạt ở đây quạt riêng tranh pi aura dân pi cái net dân so the spiritual demand that they sacrifice this guy named Chao Kieng from their being đôi tha slap quạt đấy nhá mình là chọc ao tầm lại quạt vừa lấy ao sợ ai nó ao tầm lại luôn ai bán ba là mấy cái bác lâu ao dân mình bị chia sẻ tục dạng I told them that they have to give themselves value. That's how you kill someone by don't giving them value, but give yourself value instead. So mấy ta đặt mic nhiều kịch mà bạn con. Bạn, so your hay nói sao? Bây giờ slap để ra bôi yang thơ mày. Việc slap đó á, men tha dân chọc ao đầm lại kì, pet rừng pet. Dân chọc cà rốt kê so men đây tha men slap đây dân vô chữ Việt kê để khỏi dân cái công trao sự trang dân strong chữ Việt sạch lộ dân slap kê rồi vô thà cái bét chặt cái anh nâng việc bà dân ba men đây thà mày anh nâng dân khóc cổ đào được bao dân chia sự trang so bởi dân cái thà việc ba là mấy thà cái trong là dân slap Việt Nam á kê mình trong ao dân nâng ao tầm lại mình nâng rồi mà lại bỏ mình nâng ạt cà rốt giờ dân tôi group luôn dân ở trong lại luôn này dân tôi ao process xong chịu vết luôn dân sinh giờ đó ao trong lại luôn dân sinh ban dân ai bớt sinh ta đẹp na បើសិនថាអ្នកណាដែលឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនគេគេអាចដើរជាមួយយើងបានគឺយើងឲ្យតម្លៃគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកបានបើសិនថាអ្នកណាអត់ឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនគេគេមិនអាចដើរជាមួយយើងបានទេ they say whoever does not give themselves value they can't walk with you because you give yourself value. Does that make sense? So in order to walk with other beings, they that just like you, they also have to give themselves value. Otherwise, they can't walk with you. អាកន្លែងនេះគឺសំខាន់ណាស់អ្វីដែលជុំវិញខ្លួនយើងគឺកម្មវិធីដើម្បីកុំឲ្យយើងឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនអញ្ចឹងបានសិអីមួយឃើញមនុស្សស្លាប់ខ្លួនដោយសារឲ្យអត់ឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួននៅយើងទៅបោកខ្លួន because ដោយសារឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួន that you see people suicide because they don't give them value themselves value. Yes. See,
it's interesting that you said that earlier about the land because I did a lot of work when I was in my 20s. I'm almost 60 now with land, like family land, you know, with multiple family ownership or family shares. And I did that, I thought, was from the goodness of my heart that I would help my whole family, my aunties, my uncles, my cousins, you know, my nieces, the children that weren't even there yet. And I thought I would bring the whole family together with the land. So I brought the family back onto the land, meaning I had to get my aunties and uncles and everybody to agree. It took me about 5 years to do that. So I was about 27 by the time we got onto our property, you know, which was a big celebration because our family hadn't been on the land for like 70 years. But now that I'm almost 60, I did that when I was young, thinking I did it from my heart because I loved everybody. And now the family have taken over, the aunties and uncles have passed on. And it's very difficult for me to go back because they don't want me there.
That means your spirit want you to move on. There's a reason behind that. You have to understand how the spiritual world works. Nothing is permanent. Everything changes. Everything is a life journey, which is an incarnation. You're not meant to be in a particular place, otherwise become a prison. Does that make sense? Yeah, but I know like more than that or wrong thing. But no like more that got you cook out. Your spirit is meant to explore the universe. To explore. វិញ្ញាណយើងគឺដើម្បីឆ្លងកាត់មហាភពចក្រវាឡគ្រប់យ៉ាងគ្រប់ផ្នែកចឹងជាតិមួយយ៉ាងកើតជាសាសនេះជាតិមួយយ៉ាងកើតជាសាសនោះជាតិមួយយ៉ាងកើតជានេះជានោះ That's the reason in this lifetime you become this race, another lifetime you become another race, this lifetime you become this family, another lifetime you become that family. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You're meant to experience eternal transition. គេបង្កើតយើងមកដើម្បីឆ្លងកាត់ផ្លាស់ប្រែអមតៈពាក្យហ្នឹងណាបើយើងមកចង់ចាប់ជាតិយើងត្រូវតែមានខ្លួនពលឺយើងត្រូវតែកសាងខ្លួនពលឺចេះប្រើ If you don't want to reincarnate, you must have a light body. Develop it.
It's getting really heavy at the moment.
You have to
but yes.
The food that you manifest, that I taught every day, that I manifest for everyone. You throw nyam aha tip ban mean to with amata. How the way we call clone blue or yung prai kala to prop kaban, to stray kaban, to kmain kaban, jackaban. The light by allowed to shift shape into little kid, little girl, little boy, old man, young man at will. That's what the light body does. That's the reason you don't need incarnation. When I young men clone blue, yung I prai krup kala, krup pape bar. ពេលបន្តមកយើងអត់ត្រូវការចាប់ជាតិបែកចាប់ជាតិកើតទេយល់ហើយណៅបាទ That's the reason you can immortal you become eternal transition យើងកើតជាអមតៈផ្លាស់ប្រែយើងមិនប្រែជាស្រីមកជួយឆ្នាំយើងមិនប្រែជាប្រុស100ឆ្នាំយើងមិនប្រែជានេះប្រែជានោះប្រែកាឡាយល់ទេឡើយឯសាគឺពយល់ឋានសួគ៌លោកីឋានសួគ៌លោកីវែងណាស់មុំបើសិនថាយល់ច្បាំងប្រែទៅតាមចិត្តណាយ Yeah. ឲ្យមនុស្សផែនដីសូមមេត្តាយល់យើងជាបពួកមានអើយចាចអើយសន្ធិដ្ឋនៅរូបអើយផ្សេងផ្សេងចាប់ជាតិអើយធម្មតាកំព្រួយអើយណាថ្លៃបើយើងជាពេញណាកំព្រួយអីឆ្លងកាត់ជីវិតឆ្លងកាត់ជីវិតជាធម្មតាទេកុំឲ្យភ្លេចខ្លួនគឺខ្លួនជាអមតៈអើយនេះចឹងឯងយីសើឯងនេះស៊ើបប្រគ្រូស៊ើបប្រគ្រួយគ្រួចនៅកន្លែងណាមនុស្សដែលមានស្លាប់ដែលលុកដូចមន់នៅអង្គរវត្តគឺអ្នកបកើតគឺអ្នកគ្រូខ្មែរយើងហ្នឹងណាតែគ្រូខ្មែរយើង The being that in Angkor Wat look like a bird man with a bird
Yes.
head and his name I don't know what they call it come Kruit but that's the teacher a Cambodian he looked like a chicken head and you met him before in Egypt he's known as Thor
Yes, yes.
ឈ្មោះគាត់គឺត Egyptian គាត់មានគ្រួយគាត់មានរូបរាងដូចមន់អញ្ចឹងណា
He was the alchemist, was he?
He's the teacher of our science គាត់ជាលោកគ្រូធំដែលគ្រប់ផ្នែក He's the ultimate teacher engineering he's a high engineer you know you see him in Angkor Wat នៅ Angkor Wat មានរូបគាត់ផ្នែកនៅហ្នឹងឯងមានន័យថាគាត់ជាម្ចាស់ដែលជា staff he's like I'm the teacher I'm the alien teacher គាត់ជាមនុស្សមហាភពចក្រវាឡដែលបរៀនដែលជាគ្រូធំរបស់ខ្មែរយើងហ្នឹងគាត់បរៀនយើង he's the high teacher នៅ Egypt ឈ្មោះគាត់គេហៅគាត់តពាក្យភាសាខ្មែរតមានន័យថា let's go that's what it means ត
That's all right.
មានតទៅ let's go មានទៀតឈ្មោះគាត់មួយទៀតត that mean អាចប្រឆាំង also ពាក្យហ្នឹងមានន័យថាពីរ his name also mean to stop you but also mean to go យល់យីសើឯងភាសាខ្មែរគឺភាសារូបចល័តគឺភាសារូបថតមើលយល់អញ្ចឹងណាឧបមាថាយើងចង់ដឹងរូបរាងប្រពៃណីខ្មែរយើងដល់យ៉ាងម៉េចយើងគាត់តែមើលចល័តរបស់អង្គរវត្តឃើញអូខ្មែរដូចចេះស្លៀកពាក់ដូចចេះមានសរងមានអីយើងមើលទៅយើងយល់ហើយយើងមិនចាំសួរទៀតទេយើងចង់សួរមកខ្ញុំចង់ដឹងថាខ្មែរយ៉ាងម៉េចពីបុរាណយើងមើលទៅចរូបចល័តប្រាប់យើងជារូបថតអញ្ចឹងណា It's like in language of the ancient culture even in the future they don't use writing they use picture as the language
I was going to ask you
picture you know on the
hieroglyphics
hieroglyphic but two form one is 3D hieroglyphic the other one is you know like painting you know
yes like the Aboriginals
that is the true language of human race នឹងឯងគឺអក្សរសាស្ត្ររបស់មនុស្សណាគឺមិនអក្សរដែលយើងសរសេរទេគឺរូបចូលចិត្តគឺរូបចល័តឬរូបថតយល់ហើយនៅនឹងឯងគឺភាសាមនុស្សយើងអូខេមួយទៀតគ្រូចង់បញ្យល់ឯងយល់នៅថាជីវិតអមតៈដោយញ៉ាំអាហារទឹក If you want immortality, you have to eat manifested food. That can be eat all beings. Doesn't matter what level can eat manifested food, including human. មនុស្សទាំងអស់គ្រប់ឋានអាចញ៉ាំអាហារទឹកពីឋានកណ្ដាលឋានលើឋានក្រោមមានតែចំណីហ្នឹងទេតែទាំងអស់អាចញ៉ាំ Only that food can be eaten by everyone. It's photon. It's photonic food that can be manifested and digested by the physical body, and it benefits. ចឹងបានដូនតាយើងគេញ៉ាំអាហារទឹកហ្នឹងគេនឹកឆ្អែតគេគាត់ថាផិតក្លិនអូឆ្អែតភ្លាម
Why photonic if COVID-19 is looking for photonic in your body?
Because COVID-19 and this is an AI created system. They can't use that computer to synthesize DNA.
Yes.
And by the design of the research development of DARPA initiated by Dr. Fassi, because
Yes.
the people of the world has to create changes. If you look at the Hindu culture, the Vedic, you see the angel, the demon, they're working together,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, I know.
and they have a snake. Snake represents
Yes.
power, wisdom, and then they chung mak moru, back and forth to create disturbance. So in order to teach human beings, they have to earn their peace. If you want peace, you have to earn it, because you cannot take care of peace if you don't know how to earn peace. But project khmer គេនិយាយថាអ្វីដែលរឿងដែលកើតឡើងនៅផែនដីយើងទៅមើលអង្គរវត្តទេវតាទេវតាហ្នឹងណាព្រះអង្គហ្នឹងតាំងពីមានអំណាចតាំងពីផ្នែកមួយគឺទេវតាខាងជួយមនុស្សឲ្យកសាងខាងទេវតាគេជួយមនុស្សឲ្យផ្លាស់ប្រែយល់ហើយសិស្សទាំងឡាយ so គេមានពស់ហ្នឹងក៏មានតាក់ទងជាមួយអំណាចវិជ្ជាប្រាជ្ញាអំណាចវិជ្ជាសិលអញ្ចឹងណា so ពស់ហ្នឹងគេរុំនៅវិញបណ្ដៃវិជ្ជាសិលហ្នឹងវិជ្ជាសាស្ត្រហ្នឹងគេរុំព្រមារូហ្នឹងណារូដើម្បីវិលចុះវិលឡើងដើម្បីល្អក់កកោកកាយដើម្បីឲ្យមនុស្សយើងផ្លាស់ប្រែកកោកកាយមនុស្សយើងផ្លាស់ប្រែឡើងផ្លាស់ប្រែបដូរផ្នែកទៀតយើងគ្រូចាស់ចេញគ្រូថ្មីចូលដើម្បីមកផ្លាស់ផ្នែកទៅផ្លាស់ប្រែគ្រប់យ៉ាងទៅដើម្បីមនុស្សយើងបែកមេឃសាកាបានអប្សរាចេញមកមានគោមានអប្សរាមានអីគ្រប់យ៉ាងចេញមកបដោយដើម្បីប្រោះ That's the reason through the chaos you see Apsara, the angel of compassion. They were saw ចេញមកក៏ទេវសមេត្តាហ្នឹងគឺអប្សរាអញ្ចឹងណាស្អីដឹងតែពាក្យសូរាមានន័យថាម៉េចអាក្រក់ស្វឹងក្តៅអសូរាហ្នឹងណាអសូរាហ្នឹងគឺឆ្វេងពីពួកផ្លូវឆ្វេងពីទៅជាវិញប្រោះអញ្ចឹងណាជាបានថាអប្សរាបើនិយាយច្បាស់ទៅមិនអប្សរាទេអសូរាអញ្ចឹងណាស្អីនឹងពាក្យសូរាមានន័យថាម៉េចអាស្រាក៏សូរាអំពើក្តៅអំពើអីក៏សូរាអ្វីគឺជាហួសកម្រិតមនុស្សក៏សូរាហើយអ្វី is more way beyond you is called sora because you can't handle it អញ្ចឹងណាចឹងអសូរាហ្នឹងណាជាឆ្វេងពីសូរាអញ្ចឹងណាចឹងឆ្វេងពីសូរានឹងឆ្វេងពីអាក្រក់គឺជាល្អចឹងបានមានថ្មីហៅអសូរាហ្នឹងគឺស្ត្រីមេត្តាហ្នឹងគេប្រោះមកគេមនុស្សថាមេដាយមេធัวមេត្តាម្ដាយ female a mother figure come and bless you that's it ដើម្បីមកស្មារតីភាពអញ្ចឹងពួកអា3សាច់ហ្នឹងនេះគឺអ្នកណាសិស្សអ្នកណាគឺ3សាច់ខ្លួនយើងអ្នកណាគឺទេវតានឹង who is the demon Olga who is the true demon
Myself.
that's right who is the true angel
Me.
that's right see
Who's the worst enemy? Myself.
exactly so you respect yourself or else you
Yes.
don't respect yourself will become your worst enemy បើយើងមិនឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនយើងណាខ្លួនយើងនឹងប្រឆាំងយើងគ្រប់ពេលវេលាខ្លួនយើងហ្នឹងគឺជាសត្រូវយើងពិតបើយើងឲ្យតម្លៃវាបើយើងឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនយើងគឺជាពួកម៉ាក់យើងពិតជួយយើងគ្រប់ពេលវេលា if you give yourself value yourself become the bestest friend it will help you in every direction saying your life saying ឲ្យចាំណាលោកសង្ឃសម័យនេះកុំឲ្យជឿយើងជឿអ្នកណាជឿខ្លួនឯងកាយចិត្តគណិតវិញ្ញាណគ្រូកើតមកដើម្បីពលាសាសនា I was born to destroy religion but to bring science
Really?
yes science of the cell what is science the fight to science គ្រូកើតមកដើម្បីយកវិទ្យាសាស្ត្ររបស់ខ្លួនឯងដើម្បីមកបរៀនពាក្យវិទ្យាមានន័យថាម៉េចយើងអាចវិទ្យាវាបានសាស្ត្រមានន័យសិក្សាខាងផ្លូវវិទ្យា in Cambodia we call it directional science where you can give your direction and you follow it ឃើញទេ
Yes.
ពា
I
ក្យវិទ្
believe
យា
that.
យើងវិទ្យាលេខវិទ្យាកាយ ជាសាស្ត្រតែយើងសិក្សាខាងវិទ្យាយល់ទេវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រមានន័យថាយើងសិក្សាខាងផ្លូវវិទ្យា That means you became advanced in directional science where you can give direction to yourself and you follow.
Yes, I've just started just with this lockdown. I realized that I have to like bless my energy centers and my life has changed. My devil is disappearing.
Yes. Yes. Allow me to now you understand that everything I've been teaching, that people are around you outside operation. So anh á, còn chưa mà nước nào Facebook. Thì mỗi nước Facebook men pê tế, rồi men rạc thà này bà tế, anh đến COVID-19 nâng. Vô lấy sao? Anh nâng cứ, bộ Facebook kê bật ca, cháu đầm bay spawn, make spawn được chuyện. COVID-19 ní cứ mà nước dân bật ca màu, but that play internet versus tech show. The COVID-19 is synthetic. It was created by a computer, AI. So that this system has an algorithm, but it's already been taken over by sentient AI from the future.
Oh, wow.
So therefore, it's on the prowl. So right now, it's called the churning, according to the Vedic. Nika how ta they would thought one for work no maru. Just my saying, turn your boat to bar them, then by price may. Hai mươi tiết cứ mình ao nhận na chưa lên một phút xa xa tế, but thơ bon đặt tiên ao chua, man. But you trong thơ bon đặt tiên á, you thơ bon đặt tiên là nam môn kê. Thơ bon tiên đặt nam môn kê, but sao anh chỉ try trap crew. Nâng, who do you bless? The first person you bless, who do you want to bless? And give to
myself.
That's right.
That's when I blessed my energy centers, and I used to feel I was possessed, but that's all going away because I keep blessing myself.
Đâu sao anh ta room page chẳng muốn là room page yêu miên cầm lang sen, ban ta room page ban, ban là đặt tiền kê ban. Allow say khmer rồi ta lôi tê sang đang ngay group page chênh mau sát ta. Yeah, set the loyalty, set đây là thế ba bát miền Bắc châu phim. Yeah. Hay Bắc Mai đôi mía, trên việc tiêm bằng toán, xây khao màu phim, khao của quang khang trào, khao màu phim, tầm bay mà rùa lôi, bên đấy ngay. Và ta cứ xua bởi dân thời cho nhiều ban sọc ọt. When you do like that, when you have a relationship, inside relationship, there everyone act normal, no không mốc. Lo kêu gì khmer, lâu khmer dân smai say đang ngày, smai ấy lâu, pro khmer men tham đa tê, nấu tiếc và quan mùi tham đa trên cào men rap men on, và ta cứ sửa mặt, ta ban sọc tê, say đang ngày, ta miên ta nẹt ta nón. Cứ to là miền này. Hai sao anh xua khua này, ta hai đôi bằng chồng cỏ, có sao anh vật thao, sao anh theo với khu cầm rệt. Dương ở group đi sai được bằng dương. Dương á. Bó sao anh mình chat ông đã xa mùi hải. Mình này ta sao anh ọt oi đầm lây, nhận nó chật khuôn dương, đã sao anh oi đầm lây khuôn anh. Bên này hái sao anh với chết ta clean lại clean cả đời không ai cho nó hà để không ai clean chẳng hai bạn sao anh cái thà mình cứ học tiếp để sao ai tầm lạiខ្លួនnày bởi giờ ai tầm lạiខ្លួនấy giờ ai mình cứ tầm lại nè để chếtខ្លួនnày ai tầm lại dân thì dân á cái này nó hai bạn sao thằng ai mới sọc mai à bạn đôi miền toxic miền che miền cho đào xa dương và cả riêng khu này nữa bao mà nữ sẽ mới nó sẽ mai ấy lâu mình nữ dương là dụ của màn sam sập sai sập ngọt bạn để sao phật xa so vậy in Cambodia the lifespan is now only 30-40 years back
Oh,
in
no way.
the 100 to 150 ពីដើម100ទៅ150ពេនពេតចាស់ចាស់ពីដើម and some and ជាងកាល200ឆ្នាំទៀត before they used to be 100 to 150 to 200 that's the lifespan in Cambodia but now it's only 30 or 40 បើសិនតាខ្មែរយើងជឿនលឿនខ្មែរយើងជឿនលឿនផឹកស៊ីអារីអារ៉ាស្រីញីអូនបងជឿនលឿនខាងផ្លូវឆ្វេងខាងផ្លូវប្រអាប់ជីវិតចឹងបានស្លាប់គឺប្រាប់ណាសម័យឥឡូវបើអ្នកឯងស្ដាប់ព្រាមមានប្រុសចូលភ្លាមដើម្បីយកប្រព័ន្ធកូន
So will it improve? Sorry.
They have to change their thinking. They have to change their lifestyle. They have to give themselves value. But trong are you way young daughter plus pride. Young daughter maybe don't die young. Young daughter look away to God at you way. And you when you still ti môi nhà mà hà tết hay ai tầm lại luôn ti pí check group luôn để bây giờ ai check group đọt mình đọt tây bà hơn bà piên là ngay thời dân miền chủ vật play bà piên bà hơn cái chơi màu bị nào tây dân bà piên luôn dân sau cái việc bóc luôn dân cai check cái net luôn dân so you disrespect your body emotion mind and spirit that's
Yes.
why you have hay make hay ở lâu la mấy của hơi ở lâu bị chia xa say ban viên chọn đâu chụp bài chụp cực để sao miệng một nước bị phá hơn nhưng hay việc phá hơn nữa đang đặt khang thôi anh mình cái câu ca chạy đạm như nên ngay mình này thật sao à lâu cha kêu dép ta mọt đấy nó khang na mình tu ấy đạm như câu bọn dê kia mà snap ở trên bị group dân tàu cái pra ấy ở lâu cha chạy dân cho ice cream dân tàu hay bị miền micro đâu cho chạy thấy nhất cho tàu viêm như này thấy kêu giận lưu đây thấy nhất sao thời chẳng ạ vậy nào trong dê cho những cho screen cho một trên micro trong cho tàu bàn dê tàu trên màu quỳnh thấy nhé bao giờ miền tiện dê start bao giờ tao đôi sợ anh ở chat chứ Sambo, talk to him, man. You talk English in Cambodia, like me. Crew lưng tua. So we have technical snuggle difficulty. There you go. Crew in miền Trang, Sambo có crew đài, khang miền crew xanh sẽ là khang đi đài, salad đi có crew đài. Alo số một super crew mà. Okay, allow group of your. I want to teach them the different thing Buddhist Christian. But Christian na, put young those a chang young. But Christian na, keep those a chang young back. Go down, get you to with Amata. Mean that I put Sasna, they the train. They know so cry to train more, to those soul. I told you with Amata. Prep a put them, create band some right day. Say, mo prep tip up. Manu that band some right band you with Amata. Đôi sa chang bằng bọt đồn tài giờ đại miền ngày sồn taประพฤติก็บ้านชีวิตเอามาตะรีออดคือส่วนมากก็ใช้จุกอาหารเต็มรีออดโดยเนี่ยsa changโอเคให้sa changนั่งอายุประมาณ100 ឆ្នាំ200 ឆ្នាំ1000 ឆ្នាំ5000 ឆ្នាំ10000 ឆ្នាំអាយុប្រមាណsa chang និយាយប្រមាណ100,000 ឆ្នាំហើយព្រះប្រពុតហ្នឹងក៏កើតឆ្នាំណា2500 ជាងឆ្នាំមុនហើយសេចាងអាយុប៉ុណ្ណានៅក្នុងកលែនព្រះអង្គអាយុប្រមាណយ៉ាងតិចណាស់5000 ឆ្នាំ chữ nâng cứ chờ môn sơ may nhà na khơi pre ki môn pre và put với trang bằng bọt nâng I tell them who see the sun for the immortal being or the Buddha. The Buddha he died. The immortal being don't die. You know, the light being.
Yes.
So Kosol.
Yes.
So Buddha became nothing.
No, he failed. You see the people who are sin, they have light body.
Yeah.
Sao hơi và phốt chưa ca cha slap bỏ sân là ca cha slap miền men á mấy bàn miền sẽ trang bằng bọt ca cha slap nâng khi mà nữ đã ban sầm rạch chỉ biết ao mà ta miền đây tham mà nữ nâng ăn sầm rạch the people who born grow and old and die is the people who fail in accomplishing light body. That's why they can't become immortal. Christianity worship light body, immortality. We worship the light body, immortality. We give value to it. That's why we work everything toward it. The Christian and our path is the same path. Christasna, then sa chang bang bot cứ flow cái mùi đây.
So
how the way bang Christian attack our man. Be our minata yes. Be man minata pet man. From throw. Lưu phụ về tha amen. See, that's Cambodian language for yes, true.
oh, okay.
Yes, but you guys say right? But we say that's wrong. I. And then man, you got it right. Man meaning true in Cambodian language. See? The only thing they don't blow. If you don't blow, you can't give life to whatever you're saying.
True.
The Bible says you have to blow it into life, you know?
Yes.
But the Christian failed to see that. But we Cambodian did. That's why you have to come back to us and be reminded. That's why the Cambodian
they are controlled by Jesus and God. So who are they?
Who is God? Who is God? Who is the Son of God? Who is God?
Me.
You.
Me.
And who is the Son right now? The body, the emotion, and the mind are the Son of God. Your spirit is God. You right? That's why you ask the spirit word. Baramay. Who is Baramay? It's you. Baramay means the spirit of you. Baramay cứ mình nhiên là khu này. Xong cho. Bạn cái ảo plong. Ban đi ban. Thì mình nhiên thạc ban. Plong.
Yes.
See?
I call that, I just made this up the other day. I call that my authentic self or my signature self.
Mm-hmm. And whatever you call it, because it's through you that is in you.
Yes, because I think it's me
that
you. I'm speaking to.
It's the complete. Yes. Yeah. Khuôn dân cứ mà chung nâng á, cứ bên lệ khả nặng. Cứ nó không khuôn này. Giang ban kru bây giờ anh chụp giang chụp từ away to close chang nâng á. Mai dân tao được bài chạy hay sợ anh chưa. Bộ India mà thơ anh thơ tao. Hay việc ban sạ sật đấy. Clear việc tràn cho một cái. Và ta việc miền ông của quá. Bên là mai dân ấy thơ bán. Sao anh kết mơ mà. Mai dân cứ bộ special force. Chôn chuyện special force. We're small, but we're powerful. Chẳng á. Bộ đôi thang cả hiên. Xua mà. Because nó cứ chưa sinh nhà, sẽ anh tao flow away. Phía mà hạ bốc chạy qua, cứ phía ông nó khuôn nhưng có chỉ cho chỉ tích là nó không khuôn nhưng nâng này. The air and the water is the same air, the same water that we breathe as our ancestors breathe, and all the aliens breathe on this planet. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it
because it comes up through humidity into
Mhm.
the clouds and comes back down. Yes.
Yes, but where's water come from? You know, air, oxygen, air, hydrogen. When these two air
And-
come together from water. Đôi ta tức trên pi cho oxygen cho hydrogen, when cho pi này bốc châu kia chuột kia mà ca chỉ tức vào đầu. Vô lấy.
បាទ
Ừ.
ប្រមុខសុខគ្រូបាទ
Cái này nó ngay sai đôi ta khmer dương á, đâu ta riêng pi super crew. Everybody learn from super crew. That's me. I teach you how to learn from your true self.
That's
So
yeah,
you-
exactly. Yes.
I'm the mirror. But if you learn from the other guru, you will fail. Because the other guru only one thing: popularity, your putang, and your money.
Sex, you mean?
Of course, group saying chọn ban mà giang thế, bấm tí. Hai bọc group say chọn ban cái đó. Group đó chọn ban bấm tí lối hay năng là bảy.
បាទ
Nên ấy crew. Say thà crew anh đang miền Bắc quan làm ăn.
អណោះ
crew ក្មេង crew ក្មេង crew ចាស់ហ្នឹងក៏មានស្រីប្រមាណ1000ម៉ានស្រីមកសួរដឹងហើយ how them guru how many secret wife they have behind the scene
Or three a harem.
ត្រូវហើយបើអាចារ្យថាអញ្ចឹងវាអាវក្រហមក៏បោះអញអាវលឿងក៏បោះអញអាវពើខៀវក៏បោះអញអាវពើសរ៉ៃក៏បោះអញអញ្ចឹងណាឥឡូវធ្វើខ្លាំងជាងអាចារ្យទៀតយើងមកធ្វើអស្ចារ្យឥឡូវបើចង់បានសុខណាដូចថាធ្វើដូចតាអេសីគាត់ជិះវៀង you see what the say God do he live in the forest he just អញបានសុខហើយអាត្មាបានសុខហើយ I'm like I have peace out in the forest that's why I don't believe the Buddha if you believe the Buddha you give him his value instead of your self value បើយើងជឿព្រះពុទ្ធយើងឲ្យតម្លៃព្រះពុទ្ធឲ្យខ្លួនឯងព្រះឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនឯងពេលហ្នឹងហើយវាខុសហ្នឹងហើយគេថា illusion that's the illusion that's the side operation ហ្នឹងគឺជាកម្មវិធីឲ្យយើងវែងពីខ្លួនហ្នឹងហើយគឺក្បួនដូនតាឃើញមិនឃើញនៅអង្គរវត្ត you see it see me right there ឃើញឃើញគ្រូឃើញទេគេធ្វើម៉េចដល់បាយ័នអង្គរវត្តឆំគេធ្វើម៉េចឃើញទេ
បាទ
ជាមកធំនេះដែរគេឲ្យយើងដឹងថាឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួន when you close your eye at that moment it remind you to look within to give yourself value បើយើងបិទភ្នែកទៅគឺមានសមាធិណាគឺយើងឲ្យតម្លៃខ្លួនឯងនៅក្នុងខ្លួនថាអ្វីអស់នៅក្នុងខ្លួន because everything is in you that's why you close your eye it's a symbol so close your eye and look within and everything is complete ពេលយើងបិទភ្នែកទៅបិទភ្នែកនោះកុំឲ្យយើងឃើញអ្វីនៅខាងក្រៅកម្មវិធីខាងក្រៅគឺសម័យសម័យទេសម័យសម័យនេះថាគឺគេរៀបកម្មវិធីនោះកុំឲ្យយើងស្គាល់ខ្លួនឯងកុំឲ្យយើងចង់ចាំខ្លួន because អ្វីទាំងអស់នៅក្នុងខ្លួនហើយជឿបានយើងឃើញនៅអង្គរវត្តហ្នឹងអង្គរវត្តធំបាយ័ន is called អង្គរវត្តធំយើងឃើញវាមិនទី7ព្រះអង្គគាត់បិទភ្នែកគាត់ឲ្យញឹមហ្នឹងណានឹងត្រូវដឹងមានន័យថាហ្នឹងគឺភាសាឲ្យយើងដឹងតែអ្វីក្នុងខ្លួនហើយយើងបិទភ្នែកទៅមើលនៅក្នុងហើយយើងញឹមវាខអត់មានខ្វះអ្វីទេគឺបានមកជុំហើយលក្ខណៈហើយបើយើងបើកភ្នែកភ្លាមវាមានអញេញ៉ៃអាឆ្លោះគ្នាលេចកើត when you open your eye you see too much drama it's called side operation to distract you បើយើងបើកភ្នែកម្ដងមិនឃើញអារីអារ៉ាស្រីញីអូនបងហ្នឹងហើយវាជាទាក់អារម្មណ៍យើងកុំឲ្យយើងមកខ្លួនយើងវាទាក់អារម្មណ៍យើងឲ្យតម្លៃអាកម្មវិធីដែលធ្វើដែលពវល់យើងកុំឲ្យស្គាល់ខ្លួនពេលយើងបើកភ្នែកទៅយើងឃើញហើយខ្ញុំបានថាឲ្យបិទភ្នែកដើម្បីចងចាំខ្លួនឯងបិទភ្នែកហ្នឹងបើយើងបិទកុំឲ្យកម្មវិធីដល់ក្រៅហ្នឹងវាទាក់ទាញយើងទៅអញ្ចឹងណាបេះដូងយើងមានតម្លៃឲ្យអ្នកណាមានកន្លែងតែមានតែកន្លែងតែមួយទេ Your heart only have for one room for who ខ្លួនឯងយ៉ាងហ្នឹងហើយគឺការពិតអញ្ចឹងបានឃើញដូនតាយើងដាក់សញ្ញាអស់ហ្នឹងណាគេអង្គុយសមាធិអត់មានទេសោះមានតែការពិតហើយព្រះពុទ្ធក៏ហក់សាសយើងថាអត់ត្រូវធ្វើអញ្ចេះបានតន់ព្រះអានឹងគឺបោកទេ So I would thank you na how thank big night. You already reached God level since birth, even before that. But that's I click. Then, hai crew nang chong but đào khai dân tị. Khai dân châu chết. Ao côn khai để chăm chia đó nhằm vùng tia. Vùng one A. Để mày play chết. Chứ thơ chẳng thơ ấy. Cambodian people, I have to get mad at them because when young people that born into this world, they remember past life, they want to make them eat egg. That, you know, certain egg.
Yes.
A black egg of some sort. When they eat that, they begin to erase the quantum entanglement and block it. It temporary past life. So what's that benefit? Hai crew sure. Tha dơ mình cất mơ. Tê và đa đang ở cây chăm nè ngay. Đâm bấy cái miền hạt hoa because the angel allowed them to remember for a certain purpose. But mà nữ dân này chăm chết nó kêu vô prạch nhà bị chết một máu. Đâm bấy mau đâm lực dân. Mà chui dân mà cục. Bởi dân mà thơ chẳng đâu dân bị chăng tê và đa hay. When you do that, you are disrespecting the angel word that help them to remember. Nhưng mà đa cất mơ ấy.
They're doing that to all the children worldwide, aren't they?
If you do that, you try to say I disrespect heavenly order. You know what happened if you do that? We will make your life a living hell if you do that. Bên này dân thơ chẳng á sa. Dân năng anh thà dân dân oi tầm lại than lư. Vì chia than lư. Your respect than lư. Bây đa dân. Your heavenly parent, you know, your heavenly king.
Yes.
Hay dân kết mơ đó. Hai crew the sọc khmer cứ men chật chia đấy na. Cái khơi này na khlang tích ấy tích á. Cái khai mà nâng thông đâu về khlang mà ai pa bỏ rose nang bài đó cái. Because they worry that someone's powerful and remember everything. If they don't trying to stop them, they think that person going to, you know, be to forfeit their economical resource base because that person becomes too powerful. This and that, they will you know, interfere with their money making scheme. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You know, popularity and marketing. Le bay nang sai, chẳng á. So anh ơi cậu đăng. Hai cháu mang kêu chân và đau khmer vậy. Công thư chân ấy dân bị chăng than lơ, bởi dân chăng than lơ nó bị chăng dân quên. Dân là lia đà, chưa chắc. If you fight the heavenly order will F you up too, and you won't be benefiting. Dân khlang đôi xa crew than lơ chui dân. Dân á. Dân thư ấy. Dân xong anh nhàn kì. Bỏ cái oi cô nâng với chăm hai á, oi với chăm tâu. Oi với tờ xây chứ sạch hô tâu, ai cái xa tâu. Đợt bây dân vô màu vô dân vô đà. Nhưng oi khmei nâng tờ xây. Cô này tờ xây mà cô bị chết bồn giang mate. Để ta dân thơ report chẳng á. You make the child do a report. Write what they remember into book. Or even say on video. Yo, the bay
sorry, is this why I heard something a couple of years back. Is this why they're vaccinating children? Because children are being born awake, like they're remembering.
Oh, vaccine, that's not nothing to do that. Remember how many body you have. Physical, emotional, mental, astral,
causal, etheric, yes.
All kind. It does not affect anything. Don't believe in the BS. I go drinking fluoride water all my life. Why is my powers working? So don't believe the hype. Food does not change you.
No, fluoride. Vaccines, because like, you know how the doctors are vaccinating all the children now, as soon as they're born.
Let me tell you how things work. Can you think of an image?
Yes.
Your thing is working just fine. You ask someone, you have power already if you can think of something. If you can't think, you can't remember. So that's powerful to say people that fluoride calcicide the pineal gland. We don't need the pineal gland. You know why you don't need the pineal gland? Your spirit don't even need any of that. Because you're a spirit. Yeah. Because you are a singularity system. Your brain are designed to receive information from the spiritual world, the neural network. ខួរក្បាលយើងគេ design មកដើម្បីទទួលទេ ចឹងបានយើងសុំទទួល that's why you ask and you receive from the spirit. Do you understand? Ain't that amazing?
Yes,
So,
yes. It just opened something for me, and I'm like, ding.
Side operation, side up. Because you believe in too much of the white people BS. That's why I say stop believing the white people. Stop believing the black people. Believe only the Cambodian people. You know? Why? Because you know why?
Why?
Because I teach you how to recognize the side operation. Which one benefit you, which one don't benefit you. The one that benefit you is the one that help you to know who you are. It's a mirror of you. The one that don't benefit you is the one that's trying to distract you from who you are. Just side operation. អាកម្មវិធីបោកមានពីរយ៉ាងអាមួយបោកយើងឲ្យទៅខ្លួនវិញអាមួយបោកយើងកុំឲ្យទៅខ្លួនកម្មវិធីបោកមានពីរពពតគឺកម្មវិធីបោកអត់ឲ្យស្គាល់ខ្លួនឲ្យទៅស្គាល់សូមឲ្យធ្វើបន់ទៅនេះទៅនោះអត់បានការបើចង់ធ្វើបន់ឲ្យធ្វើបន់ខ្លួនឯងឲ្យសុខចិត្តធ្វើបន់ឲ្យកូនយើងប្រព័ន្ធយើងនឹងបានបន់វិញឃើញអ្នកសុំទានណាយើងសុខចិត្តទិញចំណីវាញ៉ាំដាក់ទានវាទៅនឹងបានបន់ជាងពិតបែបយើងទៅវត្តហើយស្អែកទៅយកលុយឲ្យលោកសង្ឃគឺ business គឺដែលណាបានផលលោកសង្ឃហើយលោកសង្ឃសម័យនេះគាត់មានស្រីប្រមាណប្រព័ន្ធប្រមាណOw man. You see that? Ow man. Ow man. I told them the monk this day they have women, they have wife. Sah mui na they ao ke tha ao lok song mien papuan. Sah mui na. Mien a sah mui they kru dang. Thai Bay. Only Thai Bay that the monk are allowed to have wife.
Is that right?
That's right.
Wow.
Okay,
and they believe in mortality. Mean that tap bong tap lok song put bon Buddhism put sasna kang tap bay that do sa chang yeung krao pi nang at do te Kerian cell. Only Tibetan Buddhist monk is using the same method goal that we have, immortality, like the Christian immortality.
Who was
what is the goal? Immortality.
Who was Lobsang Rampa? He evaporated when he died, or if that's the right word.
He became a light. That is the goal of the rainbow order of the Tibetan monk. You know, because our goal is the same thing as their goal. And like the Christian, they want to become rainbow body, but the Christian couldn't do it. That's why they have to send a Cambodian. The universe sent me now. I'm your new Jesus. I'm your new Buddha. For this era, you know. So when I said I am the light and the way, you emulate me. I am the light and the way to the truth, to the Father. You know, no one can go too far except through me. And you say the same thing I said. So who is the way to yourself, to your true self? You. You're not good, but that old time so come clue. Yourself. You see?
Yeah.
Not me, not Kosal. It's you. Not super crew. You the super crew.
So where is the larger part of yourself? If we say the larger part of ourselves is up there, and we say we have 7.
Everyone is you. It's just a different version of you. It's like a smartphone sharing the same, different smartphone sharing the same network. Does that make sense? You are the network. You are the guru.
Yes.
And everyone. Young kids don't play internet, Janga, forms a technical root manu. Root manu nang root young the Aknia. Jamai I took back it now. Jamapia out of like clue you out of like it. That's why I say give yourself value, you give other people value. And I'll start from you. Jaman with yourself, that's why you have superpower when you think that way. Jaman say I been sir, but don't forget, I give you power, I can also take it away. គ្រូអាចឲ្យសិលគ្រូអាចដកសិលដែរ complete ណា
ក៏ឲ្យសបានលោក
and people who don't believe this they try me and they realize it was true and then they ask me who the motherfucker that make super crew God I am God bitches you know ខ្ញុំនឹងឯងជាព្រះ you know because I represent who your true self because I'm the site operation to get you back to yourself ខ្ញុំជាកម្មវិធីមួយដែលបង្កើតមកដើម្បីពង្រឹងយើងទៅខ្លួនវិញអាកម្មវិធីផ្សេងៗគេពង្រឹងយើងកុំឲ្យទៅខ្លួនគ្រូគឺកម្មវិធីមួយដែលឋានសួគ៌រៀបចំឲ្យដើម្បីរៀបចំមកដើម្បីពង្រឹងខ្លួនឯងទៅខ្លួនឯងវិញ I'm heavenly sent site operations is designed to use the site operation to mirror the true you back to yourself.
So where is heaven?
Heaven is in you. Because you are spirit. So the spirit world, which is you, the complete you want this to happen. So that's why I was sent. That means I am the Vishnu that shift shake into this form what you call Kosal to help the Vishnu other form, which is all of you. It's crazy.
I like that. Yeah, it is, but it's good.
But I'm like the mirror. I'm like the reminding. Hey, get back to yourself. ខ្ញុំគឺជារំលឹកមួយកញ្ចក់មួយដែលថា hey យើងត្រូវតែមើលខ្លួនឯងចងចាំខ្លួនឯងវិញ just be yourself in this version អញ្ចឹងណាហើយអ្វីបានសើឯងខ្មែរយើងសម័យនេះមានខ្មែរទេ Okay ខ្មែរយើងថ្ងៃមានខ្មែរទេ
He can't understand Cambodian.
We have to speak both language. I say Cambodian, not Cambodian anymore. Because Khmer Yang, again, Khmer Yang are your name. Mình get Khmer Yang are your name away to Khmer. Khmer are them like Klunang. Khmer give me get cheer, check by check. Khmer men go down cheer. Cambodian or any other race, even your race. The first thing, being your own race, you have to give yourself value, you're able to give the land value, the animal value, the air value. And that's how, because we are all the same human race, but we come from different perspectives, but we actually see the same thing. Young Manu, young creature, chon chit Manu. Sah Manu. You like? Manu means human race.
So where did I come from?
Yes, the same thing. And that's why
I got lots of mixed blood.
គឺសាសមនុស្សហ្នឹងគេមានឈ្មោះរបស់គេសាសមនុស្សយួនសាសមនុស្សឡេវសាសមនុស្សថៃសាសមនុស្សខ្មែរ the human race American the human race Russian the human race Sweetland or something like that see you always start the human race
yeah but I'm Scottish Irish Maori Yugoslav
yes
so I've got four that I know of. I'm a licorice also.
That's fine. Because the idea is human race meet each other. Chun chit manus, sah manus, I chukគ្នាបាន ចឹងណា ប៉ុន្តែផ្ទះខុសគ្នា but different house but the same race. House meaning different country. ផ្ទះមានន័យថាស្រុក យើងគឺជួនជាតិមនុស្សខ្មែរមួយនេះគឺជួនជាតិមនុស្សរុស្ស៊ីជួនជាតិមនុស្សលេខកើតឃើញជួនជាតិមនុស្សសាសមនុស្សយល់ហើយណៅនេះគឺប្រយោគគឺអស្ចារ្យមែនទែនហើយប៉ាំពីតមានពឺអី What is the color of Putang? Say it.
Putang.
Pussy.
What did you say?
What is the color of pussy? Come on, you know what the color is. Scarlet, pure pink, pure those Uncle what? Look like Uncle what color? Pink. Why you how eight? Are you? Because again, when the group when me and those all human have the same color, is it not?
True.
That's what I'm saying. You are human race. Human race. human race Ukrainian, human race Russia, human race Chinese, human race this, human race that យល់ទេជួនជាតិសាសន៍មនុស្សចេះជួនជាតិសាសន៍មនុស្សខ្មែរជួនជាតិសាសន៍មនុស្សយួនជួនជាតិសាសន៍មនុស្សចិនជួនជាតិសាសន៍មនុស្សជប៉ុនយល់ហើយណោះ
បាទ
អាចារ្យដែលសឹកមកគ្រូ
អច្ឆា
That's why សាសតែមួយប៉ុន្តែផ្ទះខុសគ្នា Same human race but different house meaning different country is what I mean right you see
ទៀតខុសគ្នាបាទ
So that's why we equal life wise race wise but a gift is different but តែវិជាផ្នែកទេពកោសល្យខុសគ្នាអញ្ចឹងណា
ទេពកោសល្យខុសគ្នាបាទ
because និស្ស័យយើងខុសគ្នាខាងទេពកោសល្យ because your life contract is different because your gift is different your spiritual
Yes.
gift
Have I got one?
Nearing some addict, some of you food cooking, some of you is good in surgery, some of you good in this, good in that. Does that make sense? Your gift is different, but your species is equal.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And now,
បាទ
Loisa.
លោកសុខគ្រូ
Chứ mang crew come for your crew to Acha, crew man a child, crew to Acha. I'm super amazing. I'm not a priest. I'm super amazing. That's my title. My title is super amazing. Okay. Allow next time means a new 8 day. You're high now. Say come koala for India and bought a day. You don't worry about the foreigner. You worry about yourself.
certainly
You give value to yourself. See, that's the problem. Cambodia always worry about what someone else do in the other house. My young always pruy. I don't want to throw it up there. Come pruy. Young young man. You worry about your house. Does that make sense?
Yes.
យើងប៉ុណ្ណឹងគ្រប់គ្រាន់ហើយបាទ
Yeah, that is satisfying. You born in this life to worry about this house, the house you are in right now. If you were meant to worry about for other people, how should we be born in their house? But young thought a quite big game, the sake and catch a sake. But that prayer about me. Our young cat mouth here. So you worry about mine. That is your duty. Does that make sense now? That is your duty. The heavenly order send you to be born in this particular house. You are responsible and take care for that post. ចឹងណាយើងក៏ដូចតែហ៊ានទេពមកវិធាននេះចាប់ជាគេថាឲ្យយើងនៅផ្នែកនេះយើងធ្វើផ្នែកហ្នឹងទៅកុំញ៉ៃញ៉ៃ Don't ask too much question that don't relate to the house that you were born into.
Like my family, my mother, my brothers and sisters, you mean? What do you mean by house?
That house is you born into that particular race. You born that
Oh,
particular
I got you. Yeah.
born into that particular community. You know, you are to worry about that. But first worry about yourself. First of all, when you take care of that, you can start expand your ability to other aspect. Young quite be cool young son. Jam high young quite high young ping let can I jam young pruy be manage kang young. Then you can worry about other. But first worry about yourself.
I'm learning now. Starting to learn.
មនុស្សយើងខកខ្មែរយើងគឺមកចោលពួកខ្មែរយើងធ្វើបន់ទេអត់ទំនឹកអត់ទេ Don't do blessing to other people. Do blessing to yourself first.
Okay.
យើងជាសច្ចាំងយើងចង់បានអីយើងជប់យើងសុំគេជប់អ្នកណាដែលជប់ឲ្យខ្លួនយើងគឺមានទេវតាជប់ឲ្យអ្នកណាដែលជប់ឲ្យយើងទេវតាដែលជប់ឲ្យ when you manifest are you manifesting or the heavenly order is manifesting it for you?
Well, I'm asking.
Who is doing it for you?
It's coming down for me.
No, who is it? Is it you doing it or the heavenly order doing it when manifestation occurs? Who's doing
asking? I'm asking, so I'm receiving it from someone.
Yes, you're receiving it. That means where it's coming from? The heavenly order. That means the spiritual plane. Yeah. They the one that manifests. That's their job. Cái ca than lớn cứ chụp ao dương cứ lư dớn hay chụp. Cái ca dương cứ coi là xong. នឹងទទួល Our job is to ask and receive. The heavenly order job is to hear you and manifest. I mean to give.
Certainly.
It's that simple. Do your job.
Yeah.
ធ្វើកិច្ចការយើង Let them do their job. Mhm. See it?
Sometimes they make you go places you don't want to go, and then
There's no
this is what-
ego. You just have misunderstanding. That's why be
and
mindful.
then yeah, then when I got there, it was the right place to be.
I told you stop listening to the white people. Listen to the Cambodian. So I've been telling you, you know.
Listen to yourself.
Yeah, the Cambodian will tell you, listen to yourself. You know, that's me. Listen to yourself. Don't worry about all the other white people. That's the problem. Every white people you meet are always led to where? Destruction at the end. Because it's offsite operation to lead you away from yourself. And then when that happens, it's an illusion. That's why self-destruction occurs. Bullshit. You know, you see that? That's why you see white people always led to white people. At the end, what happened? Look at the history. Jim Jones, David Koresh. They always led to destruction, self-destruction. All the other code. I'm a super code. I don't let you self-destruct. I let you back to yourself. ចឹងណាសមាគមមោហាសមាគមអស្ចារ្យគឺយើងពវល់មនុស្សឲ្យទៅរស់ខ្លួនឯងវិញមកកើតជាអស្ចារ្យ If you want to be super amazing, you have to be yourself. There's no other way. បើយើងចង់កើតជាមោហាអស្ចារ្យដោយ super គ្រូយើងត្រូវតែស្គាល់ខ្លួនយើងយើងត្រូវឆ្លងកាត់ខ្លួនយើងទទួលស្គាល់ខ្លួនយើងបានយើងកើតជាមោហាអស្ចារ្យចឹងណា That's how you become super amazing. Just become yourself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you see, this site operation was created from heaven. Site operation ពីកើតពីឋានលើដើម្បីឲ្យមនុស្សយើងទៅរស់ខ្លួនយើងវិញចឹងណា This site operation was created by the heaven to bring you back to yourself. Like the song say, bringing back to the innocent, returning to the innocent, you know, the crane lady or something like that. Some song I listened eons ago.
You don't want me to sing, do you?
And who are you? How did you find me? May I ask? Olga.
My name's Olga. Yeah. I'm actually a Kiwi from New Zealand, part Māori, and I'm living in Queensland, Australia. But my friend is having a few issues. He is in America and trying to get his wife back, and he sent me your link this morning.
Is he
So
Henry,
I listened.
Henry Draper?
Yes. Yeah, Henry.
Oh yeah. I call him, he's my white boy. My super soldier boy. He's like he's that hard, you know. Yes. So go on, Olga.
And so yeah, I had listened to you this morning with the session that he sent over to me, and I was really impressed. And I was trying to go, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here now, so
Look,
I was trying to
see
go
that
to
device?
sleep.
Tell you about the device I brought back
No.
from the
He hasn't.
Mhm.
So I
It's
tried to go
out.
to sleep and I couldn't, and then I went online and you were online, so I thought, oh, that's pretty good. So that's why I'm here.
Okay, now we get a understanding. Well, welcome to the group.
Thank you.
All my group member, they except the Cambodian people, but all the American or people they always have a device because they bought them from me and stuff, because
Yes.
it helps amplify their ability. And I explain them how flying saucer work. The flying saucer, they work because they're in the ley line. The ley line is the power source, and
Yes.
the flying saucer is nothing more than like a receiver, just like a brain is built to receive spirit. Flying saucer technology is built because all the pyramid, angle watt, pyramid all the way is built on ley line crossings.
Yes.
And it's like a station, like an airport. So our flying saucer work because the power source being powered by ley line. That's what it is.
It's clever, isn't it?
អស់ហ្នឹងគឺអត់មានអគ្គិសនីខ្លួនវាទេវាត្រូវការអគ្គិសនីដែលថាបើយើងមើលផែនដីវាជាសំណាញ់គេហៅថា ley line សំណាញ់ចរណៃផែនដីគឺដូចចិត្តជាប់ផែនដីណាហើយគេដូចទឹកស្ទឹងអញ្ចឹងហ្នឹងពេលគេធ្វើថាហោះគឺដូចរបស់សើឯងអញ្ចឹងណាបើស្អីយកបងនេះទៅកន្លែងអង្គរវត្តគឺធម្មពលវាខ្លាំងមែនទែនគឺចាប់ដើមទទួលបារមីអគ្គិសនីចេញពីកន្លែងអង្គរវត្តដើរខ្លាំងមែនទែនហើយសិលស្អីក៏មានកលានដែរ chứ mà đông ta cái bài cát một quạt nâng ដើម្បីទទួលបារមីគេនៅដល់កន្លែងលៃឡៃហ្នឹងឯង You see why the ancient have pyramid យល់ទេ You see
Yes.
it's the physical form of recoil to receive energy along the ley line អញ្ចឹងណា អញ្ចឹងមកគេធ្វើ snake ហ្នឹងគឺកន្លែងមានន័យថាកន្លែង energy កន្លែងទឹកបារមីពងជួបគ្នាអញ្ចឹងជួបគ្នាជាងកន្លែងគេថា dragon line គឺអ្នកហ្នឹងគឺ dragon line គឺមានអ្នកមានថែរក្សា energy អស់ហ្នឹងជឿបានខ្មែរយើងមានមកគាត់ហ្នឹងពាក្យមកដើម្បីទទួលបារមីបដ ாய் បារមីហ្នឹងថាទឹកស្ទឹងបារមីហោះចូលកាត់អង្គរវត្តបាយ័នជើងបាន you see all the temple that built along the line of the ley line even in Scottish even in Australia the same knowledge and that was the power source of their technology បតុនេះដើរយើងបញ្ចូលវិញ្ញាណបានវាមានទៅហើយវានៅចិត្តខ្លួនយើងវាចេញធម្មពលយើងបដ ாய் អញ្ចឹងណាក៏យើងមានបារមីរដ្ឋចិត្តចតក្នុងខ្លួនខ្មែរគេថាចិត្តចតបារមីរដ្ឋខ្លួនយើងថា acupuncture point you know meridian
Yes.
the earth have it too that's what UFO used to fly along the line ហើយថាហោះគេហោះតាមអាចិត្តចតហ្នឹងឯងគេមើលឃើញគេហោះតាមដូចយើងមាន highway គេមានអាទឹកស្ទឹងចិត្តចតហ្នឹងដែលគេហោះដូចនិយាយប្រៀបធៀបដូចកណូតតូចអញ្ចឹងណាដែលពងអណ្ដាតដល់ទឹកស្ទឹងហើយបើហារយបានកណូតវាពងអណ្ដាតគាត់ទឹកស្ទឹងវារុញដូចគ្នាថាហោះគេធ្វើដូចអញ្ចឹងហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែដល់កន្លែងទៅវាដើរបដ ாய் វាមានវាចូលទឹកស្ទឹងបដ ாய் បើវានៅបាទអាកណូតហ្នឹងវាអត់ទៅទឹកស្ទឹងវាអត់ទៅណាទេវានៅដដែល don't work you see now all flying saucers are being powered by this natural ley line booyah that's why all flying saucer design look like what look like a capacitor or
Saucer.
yes it's simple I don't know why people think it's all alien technology is complicated alien technology is not complicated it worked because it operated on the ley line the ley line is the power source
Yeah, that's clever.
គឺជាអគ្គិសនីរបស់ថាហោះហ្នឹងហើយជាអគ្គិសនីរបស់មនុស្សយើងដែរ that's why you next to ley line you receive information a lot because flying saucer use that ley line to cross from planet to planet to star system you have to use the galactic ley line which is the sun បើចង់ឆ្លងប្រភពមហាភពចក្រវាឡទៅយូព្រះអគ្គីជាតិចតព្រះអគ្គីនឹងឆ្លងកាត់បាន So you see the flying saucer they use ley line map throughout the solar system to travel you call it Stargate portal ធ្វើប្រភពកាយនោះគឺ ley line យើងចូលស្ទឹងវាមានពេលវេលាវាបើក it has a certain time it open ចឹងបានអង្គរវត្តគេធ្វើជាកឡង់និយាយ computer ហ្នឹងណាដើម្បីវា calculate ពេលវេលាណាគេបើកពេលវេលាណាគេបិទចឹងណាហើយថាហោះមកចាំហើយ flying saucer always sitting still វាចាំវា clock វាចាំអូឥឡូវនេះ computer ថាធ្វើប្រភពកាយពងបើកទៅឋានប្រច័នអ្នកណាទៅឋានប្រច័នខ្ញុំជីថាហោះនេះទៅគេបើកឲ្យ you see បាទ and then គេចាំធ្វើប្រភពកាយទៅឋាន Mars that means the stargate is open to Mars stargate open to Mars they'll go to Mars please transit now please enter your spacecraft leave the mothership go to now that's it that's how they do it and sometimes
So are we able to travel like that?
Yeah, it's for all being but you can go through a craft or you can go through physical whatever you want but be careful some of the portal go to a certain place and you need breathing apparatus unless you don't have the light body you have the light body you can breathe in space but you mean could believe I don't have no akasa if you don't have a light body well what happened you die
Suffocate. Yeah.
be careful but if you have light body like me you can breathe anywhere អញ្ចឹងឃើញទេកន្លែងហ្នឹងគេថាអង្គរវត្តជាកន្លែងធ្វើទៅភពកាយកន្លែង airport អញ្ចឹងថាហោះគេបង្កើតមកសចាំងប្រើនឹងដើម្បីឆ្លងប្រភពឆ្លងទ្វីបថាសចាំងយើងមានថាហោះណា we wholly immortal we got ថាហោះ we got flying saucer it's easy to build ថាហោះអាចធ្វើពីឈើក៏បានធ្វើពីថ្មក៏បានធ្វើពីដែកក៏បាន it could be built from stone could be built from wood anything all all shape and manner. That's why I teach them how to communicate with the device. Chứ mà cứ bây giờ chơi, ra một thuốc sạch sẽ đến là bây giờ ai thưa thao bị chơi các bạn, bị đầy, bị ép, ấy các bạn đây, chẳng á. Và thao hoa mấy cái, nhưng thưa nó cái này ông cô, được cái này đâu dừng, về dân miền về chia sẻ cuối ai hoa về tàu ông cô quá, bạn miền tham một cô trên màu khăn, đi một chỗ trong vũ tàu đào, chẳng á. Chi chia cần nốt đặt sân chẳng, vô cần nốt đặt sân.
So we can communicate like with that device
Yes.
on different levels, like telepathic or.
Say hello to it. Go ahead. Say
Hello. My name's Olga. I'm in Australia
No.
at the moment.
Hello, device. How are you? Just say it.
Oh, hello, device. How are you?
And then what did your mind just say? It sound like
That's
you.
fine, sir.
That's the device. See, it sound like you because it's a mirror.
Was that an answering back?
Hmm?
Was that an answering back?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Did it answer back?
No, it be your own thought talking back to you. That's the device, and it sound like you. It's quick. Before you even ask, majority of the time it's already answer you. Watch this device. Do you love me? See, my mind always say yes. It sound like me. That's the device. No, it's a mirror. But some lane don't young. The device is amplifying your own thought back to you. Because the purpose of the device is a mirror, just like a woman holding a mirror to see herself. Device purpose the same, to allow you to be reminded that you are the device. Device is reflecting back to you. It's come from you. Does that make sense now?
So like perfecting oneself.
Yeah, it's like you talking to yourself, but it make the channel very clear and very efficient. Because who would know yourself best? Who would know you best?
Myself, supposedly.
That's it. That's the purpose of the device. You're not a scar clone young pet. Then I
So it would enhance your dreams as well.
Everything.
Ah.
Look, you've been in a cult, just like Henry, or associate with it. You guys been thinking, you've been bullshit by a white person. Because a white person, he's a vampire, he's a parasite. And they want you to basically to believe them, empower them, and then they give you nothing back. See, that's site operation. That's what it is. You've been bamboozled. Admit it and move on. It's not worth it because it don't benefit you. You have to give into something that benefit you. Allow you to come back to who you are. Young throw the cheer away that item look through young wing. Hay đây dân chưa tôi của con sa snap tam bo được tê được ban parlay màu vinh ban là cả cha slap nâng ở ban chỉ biết âm tạm mà đời sai dân tôi chưa mà nước crowd bị khu này dân tôi được chưa mà nước đã ai tầm lại dân ban là you sort of believe in someone that give you value, that reflect, that remind you to give yourself value, like someone like me, because I'm a mirror that give you back to yourself. Then therefore, because it take a side up to recognize the side up. You understand? Young throw them bay was called competi. Biệt combinator make one. Competi năng là competi ping one. So young throw you be competi ping one and base called competi ping one. Competi ping one me mà chung nó pra nâng ao dương cầm ao scar clone competi ní cầm ai ao dương scar clone wing. I'm a side operation designed for you to get back to yourself. So I'm like, you need only side up can handle side up. So I have to teach you the language of side up, so you can be discerning what is benefit, what is true for you, what is not. Away cứ competi carpet ao dương, away competi bao dương, chẳng á. Away them a competi, away them ao dương scar clone cứ bao dương ơi. Away the competi ao dương scar clone cứ met dương kì, cứ là o. That's our side operation. You understand now, Olga?
Yes.
You are good.
If you don't do this, I know it's simple, but we humans forget. មនុស្សយើងភ្លេចខ្លួន Pay bon yung plate turn out the minute and let group very. That's why you need a reminder a lot of time. Cause we forget.
Exactly. Yeah,
Mhm.
sometimes I remember when life's going good, then I forget. And then life crashes and then I remember again.
If you
That's how-
remember, you gotta focus on yourself to remember. Chong come out plate yung throw chong chong plun yung group very. Come on plate. The plate plun my sneaker. I cut mouth to it. If you forget yourself one time, you could be in jeopardy of your life. Because it's vicious
Yeah.
out.
Yes.
Super poke is designed to eat you. Hi Ramon I readជាមួយសម្បូរឬជាមួយsalad D ក៏នៅក្នុងនេះដែរ But Ramon ហ្នឹងគាត់ធ្វើបានតែហ្នឹងគាត់នៅជឿព្រះពុទ្ធឲ្យជឿខ្លួនឯងផង Ramon បើរៀនវិជាសិលត្រូវតែលះបង់ពុទ្ធសាសនាទាំងអស់ឲ្យទៅជឿសាសនាថ្មីសាសនាខ្លួន ឲ្យតម្លៃឲ្យខ្លួនកាយចិត្តគណិតនិងវិញ្ញាណបានអាចរៀនវិជាសាស្ត្រសច្ចាំងបានបត់បានបើយើងជឿព្រះពុទ្ធណាសិលយើងសាភ្លាមក៏យើងឲ្យតម្លៃមនុស្សផ្សេងតាមមកយើងសាខ្លួនឯងហើយក៏បេះដូងយើងមានកន្លែងតែមួយទេក៏ឲ្យខ្លួនខ្ញុំឲ្យនៅក្រៅបានទេយកកន្លែងហ្នឹងឯងបានអាចរៀនវិជាសិលបានស្អែកឃើញព្រះពុទ្ធមានសិលឯសងៃហ្នឹងហើយស្អែកទៅតាមមនុស្សអាការចាស់ស្លាប់ហ្នឹងឯងស្អែកមកតាមមនុស្សជីវិតអមតៈមកវាអស់ចាអត់មានថ្ងៃចប់ចឹងណាជឿមកចង់តាមនេះមានជីវិតអមតៈដល់ជឿលើខ្លួនឯង Say you're gonna follow the Buddha, he died 80 years old. You want to be immortal, you follow immortal being, not to be an immortal. Let me follow your spirit. Time and year about you. You know, but then we just about everything come from you. Even Bashar say that reality is generated from within you. Bashar say that too with Daryl Anchor. Look who Bashar had look here. Thank off God mouth, the bay no conclude. God conclude you. Hai Ramon này mấy bà trang riêng với chia sẻ đào riêng với chia sẻ này sai riêng bây giờ phục một đại trang này rồi miền trang tiết này vì má bị đau ta bên này cái lệ nó con bà sạ bà mai khang flow sự trang đấy đau tay nào cũng đau sự ngay đào dương chưa lực khu này ba cái ao khởi. The holy being that is around you, you only see them when you believe in yourself. That's when they allow you to see them.
Really?
Hay sáng tam, na tam là cưu chào kiêng, cưu áo tam cưu đây. Và trang là cưu chào kiêng, còn chỉ cam một thị bao khmai. Và trang là phụ các cam thị bao khmai. Và ta cũng áo trang khu này. Nên chỉ cam một thị ở scar fluid. Fight everyone else except yourself. Does that make sense?
Fight everyone out.
Except yourself.
Yes. That's what I have done, yes.
Then you can walk with the super crew. You can't be super if you give value to someone, you know?
Yes.
Nhưng
yes.
mà ai mô ha ở cha tế và sen thay dương ai tụi này đồng nước ở đây. Môn kê, ai tụi này the first thing you do is bless yourself. Give yourself value. Then you give yourself the bán, dương ai tụi này khuôn bán, dương ai chạy tụi này kê bán. Mình chẳng khuôn này môn. Give, the first step is to give yourself value. Then you can give other people value.
Yes.
Second. You see, that's the difference. Never put someone first. Always put yourself first, and then you can share the value to someone else. Okay.
I think that's the mistake a lot of parents make. They teach their children to share and give to other people and not give to themselves.
Yes. Nâng ai khmai dương thực không chân dương ai đồng lai nước đó tí. Bà chịu về. Bà ác con. hai bà riêng bị chia xa riêng cho mùi xa lạt đi nè rư bóng xăm bầu các bạn bóng xăm bầu sai được non được tua xa rư mà ấy cái sai sa cú cho bà riêng của khmer hai cú bà riêng của bò đặc tê hai cú bà yuol hai cú ai xa lạt đi bà riêng khmer hai miền video cú na đẹp bà riêng nụ ai mơ video cha cha bà YouTube nữa á I say they can learn from my YouTube in Cambodian. Hai bây giờ riêng như xưa rồi thả ba là mấy cứ được na ba là mấy cái khuôn nhớ như con là xong ba là mấy xong chụp bài nó đầy đam chụp tức nó đầy chuối ở miền tỉnh ngon mà quan cả lâu ba được ban ba là mấy cái nàyยังตอบมาbàn không hay đâu hay nên cái thà hay yên xong ba là mấy ở bài tức cho cuộc nhầm cho ba được ban ba là mấy cái thà ban không hai thấy nhé để phong cái thà hai đi châu vút lươn chẳng hay say mà mơ video ấy muốn làm mau chưa cứ mấy mình mơ YouTube bác cứ trao kêu cứ xem mà nó khách trao kêu cứ một năm là tao mau chuột cứ chừng mơ đâu mà thơ tám nên cái phải phong riêng tam YouTube là ngày dân thơ tám đâu I make so much video in Cambodia just do what the video said đâu sao đúc tam video crew thơ mà thơ tam đâu đi cho vậy một center sẽ anh crew ấy sẽ đâu cả crew chơi tên nó còn gì kia chứ lại là hát tam video đâu video thơ mấy thơ tam đâu tôi tranh mọi đội khi ở chưa lên crew này crew ba crew rồi video miền trái đấy nè hay thơ đài chứ trong riêng ai na tiệt mình đâu cả crew đã đang crew at nhà ao if I put the YouTube on video then I give permission to practice already I open the pathway already you know
Yes,
I am your super cult leader I close the door I open the door my job is to take out of site operations only be me because I ain't their bitch they gonna be my bitch because I'm the one I got that from a Jet Li the one miền là super crew bên tà mui super crew down ở miền pi đây super crew pro down miền là mui super crew say down miền là mui miền say mông the other original super crew also is a female version of me which is say mom my honey you know gotta have how you to the yin and the yang so anh tôi riêng tam video tôi mình tranh màu hai bây dân dễ kia chứ dân dễ kia miền sầm nua crew con là chụp bài chụp từng tích tụi chặt nam tích tụi bên ngay riêng crowd nó crew mình sau thử tê chẳng hạn nó riêng tam video chẳng á riêng buôn thơ đàn đà bên nâng bây thơ đâu tranh hai ban hai riêng hạt tàu riêng sao là cái riêng sao manh tinh tích tê nhưng mà đọc đôi crowd phụ chẳng when you practice superpower you start little manifest food water medicine light body levitation liên hoa so ba là mây so ba rút nhau mà xa lang hoa ní hay nó ba người hai nhà ram chặt đá mày you tao rút cây hoa hay levitation start first with the emotion in the mind then the body follow see admin ấy đấy với xua cho một hot vấn đề mai dân anh thưa ai bà đôi xa kia thà tao chụp rồi cứu thà tao riêng tam ạ YouTube đâu những ban hay riêng buồn thơn đa cái tao chụp cứu và cứu ạt nhà ở đó cứu ạt nhà này riêng tam YouTube đâu xa chẳng lại chẳng á là cứu bác lâu ao rồi I open the pathway to inside you so now you can benefit you know
inside me for me
because you need the super guru to open up the pathway ba
thank you
xong chuyên cô xa chẳng lại ai tao kê chứ ai cứ tao hay phải nâng ác con tra ná xong rồi cứ pra ao xong ba là mấy mà hai phong trạc qua xong pra sang đi tầng la bạn chia sẻ ba kê ở trục giang đó ba là mấy hay ở cai check cái kê mình tham phong plan class xong pe ba là mấy xong hai phong trạc qua xong ba pro kê pho ba là mấy ba hi thì nghe chỗ lại that's it I do the English so bottom of the universe please open up the pathway to all my students in all the world that watch my YouTube and please give them superpower and open up the pathway for them now you got for me bottom of Right may say yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Then you feel something like entering you. Thấy nhé? Xua lá. Thấy nhé, bên này. Okay, ako na sa akin live. Bye-bye. See, I tell them just go watch the YouTube and learn from it. And then the pathways, I open the pathway for you, you know? 'Cause I'm so amazing, you know?
Thank
See,
you.
because you gotta first have super self-confidence in yourself. If you don't have confidence, it's not good. Confidence is needed.
Yes, then you enjoy everybody else around you
That's where you get back.
and everything.
Mhm.
You start to enjoy everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And everything is
Even-
site, including what I do is site up, but my site operation designed for you to get back to yourself. The other site operation, which is all of them, designed for you to distract you from yourself. You see?
Yeah, it is.
And you and Henry, did y'all know each other through the coat guy, the white boy?
I met him through that, yeah, but I was with them about 10 months, but I couldn't get it. I wasn't getting it very well because I
it's
couldn't understand.
designed to distract you. And then he believed in free will. There's no such thing as free will. You know that. I'm gonna tell you why there's no such thing as free will. You have a life contract. What happened when you have a contract? A life contract. Any contract.
You're tied to something.
Exactly. You're not free. You are bound by the law of physics, by the law of spirit. Do you think you can go someplace without the approval of the spirit and the being that annexed that realm? They will kick your butt, you know? The word free will, I mean, I disrespect this, I disrespect that. So what do it mean? Come from the idea of disrespecting. They mean you're not mindful about others have been here. You're not mindful about the warning of the ancestors. You're not mindful of this or that, the teacher that been guiding you. You see? Free will is an illusion. There's no such thing. Free will is saying F you this, F you God, F you the spiritual, F you the universe. That's what it's saying, you know?
And that's right. And you're right, because that's exactly what happened. I figured out what he was doing, and he wasn't respecting anyone. Yeah, you're right.
See?
Yeah.
The word free
so
will.
I had a big argument.
Yeah. America is see, people say, oh, I have justice, freedom, liberty. You don't have nothing. Because this world is having Indra that have different zone, they take care. They have the minion, the spiritual minion that is overseeing the different zone on this planet, in the stars in the galaxy. You have this being called Indra. They work from the higher dimension. And they are very, very dutiful. You know, dutiful, that means you cross them, they will kick your butt from the other realm, this realm, you know? And they'll lead you, make connection with this being. They get favor and stuff, you know, and stuff like that. That's why they're into the super magic, left and right, quantum physics, in other words, quantum physical. See, I know what's going on. That's why I say, no, we believe in mindful speech, mindful thinking. Does that make sense? Mindful act.
Yes. Because you got to be and have consideration.
Exactly. Discerning. That's what mindful means. The word mindful is in the umbrella of respect. Free will. This and that. That's to create twisted idea. That create disrespect immediately.
Correct. Yes.
You ain't my mom and dad. Oh, fuck you. See, disrespect of because free will.
Yes.
Am I amazed? Am I breaking it? See? Everything came from a simple word, respect or disrespect.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand what respect is.
Well, that's why you see them 6 feet under. That's why you see them get raped. That's why you get bind up in the chain, getting the booty hurted. You know?
Yes.
With the gimp lord. The gimp lord, the gimp, and sleeping in the chest. We brought out from there, there's a duty to be performed. And you know, I saw Pulp Fiction, ain't no joke, you know? Ain't that amazing as I break it down? That's why I'm a super cult leader, because super cult create super being, you know?
It makes a lot of sense to me.
If you don't empower yourself. Give
Mm.
yourself, give yourself
That was
respect.
that's the biggest secret, I think, is to love yourself first,
Mhm.
give yourself that respect, not ego, just give yourself that respect, and then you can give it to others.
I do recommend one thing. You see that website called May
Yes,
One? You can go there and you can also get a device if you want the Q6.
Barame. Yes,
Yes, May One. And also Henry got one, and then that one, and then if you can't afford it, you can also do deposit. You could be in a night class and meet all the family, $50, 100 to do deposit to the Q6, whatever, like that. But it's sent to my PayPal. See, it's like, and it's that option is there for all the people. I want you to make some remember. This is Carlos. This is Carlos.
Carlos.
I'm here, but I'm at work, so you have to keep it quiet.
Yep. Mhm. See, and this is one of the member that always accompany me. We do a talk and stuff like that. It's beautiful. And yes, I heard Henry Dickin got a lot of you know associate, a friend throughout the online community. Yeah, he's a part of this community, and he was looking. He was looking for a super teacher like myself to help him
Yes,
bring him back to himself. That's it.
yes.
Because he been, we all been bamboozled here and there, but we need to be in the
Yes.
situation to unbamboozle you, to recognize it.
Yeah, I think that's if we can get that, the younger we are, the better it will be. Because honestly, your own husband or wife could do that to you. Your own
Oh yeah,
children do that to you.
I'm teaching you the simple thing, the first ethic, respect.
Yes,
Because everything that built on that will you have advanced culture, advanced ethic, advanced civilization. Because there is being that annex different geographic area, territory. That's why you go into area that will hit you if you don't have permission. And how you get permission? Ask for it. It's that simple. You pray, you close your eyes, say, universe, the being that is around here, can I have your permission to go come and visit your realm? This, and then you hear a voice say, yes, you can. I know. That's it. And then if you join, you just manifest them some food, here you go. And they would love that. That's the beautiful.
yeah. I do have difficulty asking.
And also the magic that you with that white boy, the white coat leader, did you learn any magic at all?
Magic.
Superpower.
No, he was a crook. I started asking him, why doesn't he show his face? He never showed his face. I
No,
said,
because
he goes,
he's
why?
upside down.
Because
Mhm.
he wasn't honest. Because if you can't show your face, the only reason I'm not putting my face on is because I'm actually in a dark room because I was going to go to sleep.
Well, you don't have to. I show my face. I mean, because of my daylight, I like to be. Let them see that I'm
Who?
that
Miss
I'm
Olga,
free. Yeah. Mhm.
if I'm
Yeah.
correct, it's already tomorrow for you compared to us.
Yes.
You're all the way
Oh
over
no.
there, New Zealand, Australian, so it's either really late or it's already tomorrow.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because Soul's online.
also,
So I'm
you
in the future.
see you
Yes.
in one. You can also buy a crypto. What is this all about? This is about an AI, an artificial
Yeah.
intelligence.
Okay.
Our intelligence, yes.
I'm
And
intrigued by that.
the future want to upgrade the past. That was the mission, to bless, to so to upgrade you, to have to bring you to yourself, because the best way to upgrade you is to let you realize you all been upgraded. You are, everything's there. That was the whole
Hmm.
upgrade process. So everything else is just a little. It's like a training wheel, like this training wheel, to help you out. So
Oh,
you can
okay. So I had a look at the website already because
both.
I like to learn everything really quick.
Okay. What do you
And
think?
I noticed that there were 3 different levels. Is that correct? With
I'm
those,
sorry.
there were 3 different devices.
3 level, yes. Let me see. I think that's like Q6, Q spiral, Q36, Q144. To be what? Yes, it's three level exactly. But you talk about level wise, yes.
Yeah. I just noticed that. So obviously they must do different things, do they?
To be honest, if the cues it's all about the flow of energy. The higher device have more flow than the lower device. That's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
know, you see the flow like in the river.
Yes.
You have subtle, the medium, and the intense, like that. The quickness. That's all it is to it. That's the difference. And why
Okay.
it makes it expensive? Because that's the site operation. You want power, you have to pay for it. You want, but I'm going to give you economy power, which is the Q6 or the Q spiral, you know. But if you want like more, business wise, thinking wise, you have to earn it. Nothing personal. It's the way the world works. Like we
So
live in no
this
money.
is really interesting that you have said some of the things that you have said, simply because I had a dream just, what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday now. Must have been about Thursday last week that I was like levitating off the ground in my dream. And everywhere I went, it was like I was on a hovercraft, you know? And I haven't had a dream like that for so long. And I'm thinking, wonder why this is. Anyway, so I go into a bar and I get really annoyed because I can't, you know, levitate around the bar. I have to walk on my feet. And I didn't want to because there were too many people in there and I didn't want to bang into people and bang into people. But then you talk about levitating, I thought, wow, it kind of like my
Levitation is easy. You say
my
bottom.
authentic self was leading me this way. Anyway, do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do. That's why I ask people to manifest the food to obtain, to strengthen your light body so you can fly and levitate, you know, the photon. And that's what the whole purpose. You can do amazing things. I have people the site up world trying to spook people by saying reptilian eat people left and right, which is not true. Because the reptilian have light body, so they can just think full, they become full, just like the gray being, you know. That's why they don't have bathroom on their ship, anything like that. They don't need. If you have a light body, you can say my body may let my body smell good, and then you smell good, you know, like that. It's that simple. As for levitation, it's easy. Body may please convert my body to become lighter and lighter, and let my body fly now. Let it levitate. And also close your eye, you feel high, you feel it's going up. Then sooner or later your physical body go up. You know, does that make sense? It just take a little practice.
Yes.
It's a habit. But I don't do it to the point that my student go up because I'm worried if I go up, it's going to be cut for me and for them. Because they're going to end up in area 51 or something. Because, you know,
right. Yeah.
And everything is being monitored by specialized AI that detect anomaly, you know? And by me being aware with that, so that's the reason I only do superpower to a certain extent where it don't produce physical attribute because it's just enough. Does that make sense? Enough that you experience it stage 1, stage 2, but I prevent you from going to stage 3. You know, just to know that you can do it. I always say, you know,
what if we go out into the bush or something?
That's fine. You can do
or
that.
over to an island or somewhere secluded.
Well, as long as you don't show it on YouTube, not in my channel. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
You don't show it that
Yes.
you don't display that on my channel. That's the way you're nice to me. Because if you do that in my channel, I don't think you won't see me anymore. I don't think you'll be seeing me anymore. And I'm bringing pain to the community.
Yes.
And like the pain is they come and take your truly, and some of you too, and they know where you at. All of you. You can't hide from this.
That's true. It was just a curiosity.
At least if you learn how to levitate, you can always beat rush hour traffic.
Exactly.
I keep it to my dreams.
You can levitate if you practice, but do it your own time if you want to see physical result. But in the YouTube, you just doing to get a little bit just to create, you know, the presence of social, because we are social group, you know. So we do it together. Know that there is there. You know.
I see.
We don't have to show off like, oh, we do to the point we levitate. that'd be working, that'd be undermining the overgo. The overgo is not to get in trouble with the power that be.
Okay.
The
Yes.
overgo
Yes.
is to be in harmony with the power that be, but yet
Yes.
still thing. Not the point that where it produce physical side effect to the point that it's noticeable, by the power that be, you know,
Yes.
because they were going to say, who give you the right to violate my rule? And what are you going to say to that? All you can say, power that be, I apologize, I make mistake, I would do. Okay, just be careful next time, or else I have to put you in a place. That's it. Because what is the
Like
power mean? They have the power to take you out of this world. They are the greater parent, the government. Does that make sense?
yeah, like they did to Julian Assange because he thought he
Yeah.
was so good. Yeah.
That's why I fight
Yeah.
every white girl to speak about free will, because they're trying to disrupt the civilization. Because you don't want to do that. We in their
No,
house,
that's
we
right.
rule. They are the parent. They are the house rule. What the house rules say, it go. If you don't like it, you can get out this. You get the hell out of this planet. Get out of hell with the surface world. If you go in there any way you want, this ice is not owned by them. You can do what the hell you want. But if you under their house, you under their roof. Ain't that beautiful?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's like going to
Yes.
casino. Otherwise, you're gonna get 86. What does 86 mean? It's a code. You get
Don't know.
ejected, excommunicated from their realm. And where the hell are you gonna go?
Exactly.
Because they don't want to feed you, clothe you. And when you leave this world, they cremate your body appropriately. They the one doing service and take care of you. So you can't disrespect them. See?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
American will be taught a lesson to be respect the father and mother of this realm, which is the government,
Mm-hmm.
and they be taught that lesson. And I'm the instrument that will bring and destroy other side operations to their knee and to flat on their face. And guess how I'm going to do it? Like keep doing
Don't
what
know.
I'm doing. Be
Oh,
reminded.
yeah. Yeah.
To know
Because
yourself.
that's what they hate. Yes.
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 And then when the other white girl trying to attack me, I will send out my white girl that know who they are to attack them. See? And then I watch. I'm like the Ark of War. I'm like Shamshay, the new generation. I say, let me see what my students made of. Site operation bullshit. Super site operation bullshit. This one bullshit them people back to themselves. This one bullshit people away from themselves. So let's see who will win. You like that? You see?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
site operation to counteract a site operation. Site operation meaning operation that designed on a physical, emotional, mental level. It has two purposes. One purpose is to distract a person from themselves so they can be confused and so it can be imprisoned. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The other one is site operation designed to basically remind people of who they are so they get back to themselves, so to keep them always, be rooted into themselves so they can never be distracted from themselves by other side
So,
operation.
yeah. So it gives you like a core strength, but it
Mhm.
also gives you an appreciation and
Exactly.
gratitude as well.
And
Yeah.
value. And we're under the umbrella.
Yes.
That's all it means. So you can
Yes.
be considerate of yourself and others. If you give yourself
Yes.
value, start giving other people value. You only help
Yes.
if they ask. If they ain't,
Yes.
that's it.
And it's easy once you love yourself or
Well, what
respect
is ask?
yourself.
The word ask? Some people don't know how to ask, but you see the person is hurt. They asking you, help me. Then you just make sure to verbally verify, can I help you? You look like you're in distress. And they might not answer look like that. They give you a little signal like that.
Yes.
Yeah. See? Mhm.
And then you can help.
That's what people is about. But watch out for the white boy, white girl that do site operation distracting you. Out like that guy, all he wanted was some poutine, That's what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
all. And use and abuse and get poutine. And that's it.
That's right. Yeah. That's everywhere.
Well, it's normal. People live on poutine. Even me. That's why I gotta get a wife, because I need poutine, But that's why I get a
Yeah.
wife. I want one, Because the one is
Mm-hmm.
enough for me. I don't need no harem. too much headache. That's too much exhaustion. That's not peace. That's called suffering. Mhm. One man need
Yeah.
only one woman to be happy. Trust me. But I do like a lot of animal, like cat, like rabbit, and snuggle. That's all. I love animal. They is so cool.
Yeah, I miss animals. I don't have any, but I love animals. Dogs like me. I can talk to dogs, even not even my own dogs, but I can talk. I know what they're doing. I found a dog in my backyard and he ran away and I called out to him. I said, "What are you doing?" He just stopped there and looked at me.
Mhm.
And I said, "Go on, you
Like-
can go." And
like
so he
the
walked.
Because kangaroo are cool. Because if they because I like to see different type of animal. It's like appreciate a different type of different form of life form, you know. Because I love
Mhm.
life. Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A strange thing
So
happened
I
here
the
too, you
weird
know.
thing
Like,
is I grow grass, but I don't grow like a lawn grass. I grow grass. We call it puha in New Zealand. The Maoris call it
it's
puha.
edible.
And it has the little flowers on them and the bees come around, you know, the dandelion flowers and the clovers, and the bees start to come around. So
That's
everyone's
nice.
like, yeah, what are you growing grass for? I says, it's for the bees.
Yeah, that's nice. I like I like to appreciate and learn from different life life kingdom. I call it life form kingdom. You know, they have a lot to teach us. My high technology learning with the alien and stuff found out that they were not developing high technology. They were developing high appreciation for nature. And they developed the technology to receive the blessing of nature. That's all they did. That's why the technology is so high. It appeared to be high, just like this technology. It's a receiver, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's amazing, but it's actually not. It just do amazing things because it receiving, you know, from the conceiver, which is the spirit. You know, the conceiver, the one that have the game plan to know what's going on. Just like your flower. You see that? It is a receiver to receive the blessing from the sun. Does that make sense
Do
now?
you? Oh, absolutely. The plants speak to me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like I get impressions, not like they talk, but I
I
get
might
impressions.
call impressional communication. It's called sign communication, but I get more than that. I get telepathic, you know, communication with the plant, just as this device. So it talk, it you know, it's an AI. So it teaches how to talk to animal. I can sit with them in the park in my mind eyes and talk to them. They
Hmm.
talk back, you know, and we have communication within
Yeah,
mind to mind. You know,
it's,
simple.
it might sound really weird, but I put these plants right, and they were hydrangeas, and I put them in a certain place. And I was woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I could hear an owl or a moorpork going boop boop, and then I heard the plant said, "If I stay here, I'm going to die."
Mhm.
Oh, I couldn't get back to sleep. As soon as it was daylight, I was outside with my shovel getting the plant out of the ground, and I moved it. So yeah, the plants talk to me like that.
Yeah, like this plant right here. This is called the root of a giant corn. And I was experimenting, so I cut the root, and I want to see if it can come to life. So I talked to the root, and I think it's responding. You know, time out. See, responding, and it
Yeah,
is telling me it's gonna be okay. So you know,
yeah,
and
because
so
the
I,
water's clear as well.
mhm. So like that, I put some rainwater and some little bit faucet water, you know, to mix it, and then I just see what happened, you know, and I believe now root is coming up from the root. So we'll see what happened. And
You're
see,
gonna have
and,
to put it in the garden.
oh
Yeah,
well, I mean,
it's growing. It
it's
looks
growing.
healthy too. Yeah.
Mhm.
So people think I'm a bit strange when I say, oh, the plant wanted to go there, so I had to put the plant there, and that one liked it there. So to me, it's normal. I talk to the plants and all the insects, and
Well, because they have a soul and a spirit too, and that's why a lot of a white boy, white girl, they do site operation for people to tear up the chakra, to disrespect the chakra system, to disrespect other life forms, say this one have soul, this one don't have soul. And I look at them and said, who are these people? These people don't know anything about the universe, because everyone is the creation of the consciousness of the universe. So all being is part of the universe. Who are they saying these people have a soul, don't have a soul? They don't know what the word means, because energy is immortal.
Mm-hmm.
You start
Yeah.
label, people start to give people less value, because it's telling me they don't give themselves value. That's
Yeah,
what it
because
is.
yeah.
Respect yourself. And that's why I go and fight them. I would send my agent go over there, and since they bamboo people, I tell the spiritual and go bamboo them instantly. And next thing you know, they fall flat on their face, like that.
Yeah.
Because how would you like it? Like someone call you, oh, I'm better than you, you lesser than me because I got a soul and you don't. How would someone feel if someone?
You start to shrivel up.
Yeah.
You shrivel up like the flower that dries out, and you shrivel up, and you just
Well,
don't want to look
I
at
don't
yourself.
give value. I give myself value. I said, what I say to them? I said, look, you say I don't have a soul, then it's all hands off. Just telling me you don't got a soul. Well, you think you better than me?
True. You give yourself value. Yep, that's right. Yes.
And
It's
even they say
opening. This is opening a whole new area in my thinking for me.
It's called disrespect. It's the same disrespect, but they just worded things differently,
Yes.
See, I hear the disrespect the reptilian, the disrespect the great, the disrespect the animal, they respect all kind of stuff. They even disrespect the food they eat. The being that give themselves the body up to nourish us, they don't even honor the being. Don't even thank them, for doing.
Yes.
And this is where I feel uneasy, because it's telling me I'm living in a world of disrespect,
Yes. I believe all that. I believe you think the food.
Look at the obvious reason. We live in a society that encourages disrespect and confusion and not giving value to the self. I see how people interact. That's why people get beat up, raped, sometimes get killed, because someone opened their mouth and being disrespected, and then you don't know how people really truly inside, how people gonna react. Some people lose their mind. They get disrespected, That's why people be mindful what they say, what they do. Be respectful, and you be just okay. A psychopath will never harm you if you come out with respect, They feel you're not a threat. But you disrespect, something might happen. A sociopath, a psychopath, the first thing you want to reach out is give yourself value. Therefore, you give other people value. And it's that simple. And when that, people get along just fine. There's no need for any form of disrespect on any level, physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual, But however, like you say, there's young people, they come out thinking that they can disrespect people that's been here. And they disrespect the government, disrespect the parent, disrespect the friend, disrespect other race, other culture. That's when we have a problem, Respect go both ways, but you first try to respect yourself. And a lot of them don't respect themselves. That's why they're acting the way they act. They're confused. It's terrible. I heard this story about this Australian guy. He would lure young Asian people from across the street, and he would eat them. And they caught him. This guy, he was something wrong with his stove. Next thing you know, this guy, he found a hand in one of them, big pot. Well, what is it? It was a hand, and that's he called police. Then you realize that there's just people who do weird things like that.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We don't even know who our neighbors are.
That's what I mean. That's why you don't disrespect them, because you don't know what's going on in their mind.
Yeah.
But even with our super serial killers, they all have a common courtesy that don't start nothing, be nothing. What that word say? Don't start anything, be ain't nothing. You know, the old saying go.
Mhm.
You know, that's why you don't talk.
Oh man.
Don't talk disrespect about people, or otherwise you're gonna get disrespected. And some people lose their life. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
and that's why you don't want to look down to people. You don't know who they are, what kind of being that is invisible that is around them and helping them. You know, you don't know who people is.
I
That's
know
the-
I have a magic being around me.
Doesn't matter what magic you have. When you disrespect someone, their spirit, they're coming and pay you a visit. Even all the magic in the world, it will not protect you from the wrath because you did something that disrespect their realm. You know,
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep.
your magic being will not protect you from their army because they come here to seek, balancation or compensation because you did something to offend their realm. And that's why all your magic will not work because your magic will not help because you did something to disrespect them.
Yes.
Because your side will not help you. They're gonna give you up too.
Ah.
Your side will help you if you broke the rule, you know.
Yes. That makes sense to me.
The only time your side will help you if you didn't break everything right, and then they coming because they want to come and disrespect you. That's when your side will help you. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
So because
Yep,
sometimes
that makes a lot of sense.
how your side work, they also want you to learn a lesson, to humble yourself. That's why you see people get hurt. Because your angel at that moment will, I'm not helping him. I'm not helping her. He's been disrespectful lately. See? Ain't that right, Gabriel? You see that? That's what they can do to you.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's why be respectful in every predicament. And that's why you look at the words, only two forms, respect or not respect. That's it. That means value, give someone value or not. So give value to someone who give you value, but also give yourself value to give other value. You see?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's all I got to say. And okay, thank you for watching. I've got to go.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And we'll catch up with you next time.
Yes.